Put on enough in nurse, gal fi all a get ice. Put on enough in nurse. Put on enough in nurse, gal fi all a get ice. Put on enough in nurse. Put on enough in nurse, gal fi all a get long john till them curse. Rip off your pants and tear off your shirt. And whisper in your ears and say you know you're expert, me friend. I say put on enough in nurse, gal fi all a get long john till them curse. Rip off your pants and tear off your shirt. And whisper in your ears and say you know you're expert, me friend. I say put on enough in nurse, gal fi all a get long john till them curse. Rip off your pants and tear off your shirt. And whisper in your ears and say you know you're expert, me friend. I say
You're picking up 1420 right now. One, two.
Well, semi-mea culpa.
2, 1, 2. Telling you, nay.
You rent or buy a video, you need to know that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you understand what the film is like, you may look at the certificate it has been given. This film has been classified a PG. This stands for potential gratification. Films with violence, sex, and drugs may be too arousing for a teenager. It means that parents may wish to check the film before showing it to their children. If it's an action film, it might contain bloody violence.
If it's romantic, it might have some sexy scenes or very brief nudity and or sexual swearing. Video certificates are there to give you a chance to make the right choice. Thanks for listening.
A baby was born with perfect hair. His name was Conor and he didn't even care. When he looked in the mirror said I. Then he said, what? Is it I? Nah. Is it I? So I've got to go. Press the button and start the show. Give me 2 secs while I blow my nose, clear my throat and pick my hole. You're now tuned into the Conor G Show.
Bonjour, Madame, Monsieur. Welcome in to Café Coneur. Ah bon. Welcome. Please come take a seat. Monsieur Spendley. Your seat by the bar, sir. Your usual seat by the bar, sir. Madame Don Chi. We will put you in the smoking area. Oui? Mr. Gilmore, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Monsieur 1420, thank you so much for the tip already. Ah bon. Let me guide you to your tables. Ah bon. Okay, have a seat, Madame, Monsieur. Monsieur Rich, we shall put you by the toilets. We do not want the other customers being frightened. I'm sure you will understand. Ah bon, take a seat. Thank you. Let me show you the menu for tonight in Café Coneur. Ah bon. Here we have, with compliments to the chef tonight, a platter of delights for you and your family. We will start you off with the Amuse-Bouche. This is the Tweet of Arcane, which is a fresh, modern take on an old classic. I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. Then, for our appetizers, we have a duo of responses from R3C and none other than C's420. We also have P. Maza, boiled lobster Morrissey. Then we have some Gary the Boss caviar. And for your entrees tonight, we have the Roni platter, a delicious arrangement of clips. We also have Psychic Gland, strained ectoplasm. And with compliments from the chef, we have Rare Witch with Q Hollandaise. With the TransLink competition. And of course, for dessert, we have some cohly-b. Flambéed lyrics from cohly-b. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. This is the Conor G Show. Many apologies to Katie Quigley for this intro sequence. Thank you all for joining me this evening. What a pleasure it is to have you here. This, of course, is the Conor G Show. Take a seat, everyone. Take a seat. Get comfortable. We're in for a treat tonight. All right. This is the Conor G Show. Welcome in, everybody. Q Hollandaise. Yes, that is a delicacy from neur. Double tie-dye tonight. Rare Witch asks, does the Roni platter come with a selection of dips? A selection of trips? Thank you so much. This is my nice shirt. All right, we don't have any time to waste tonight. We need to get through all these. I've pared it down like a chef would with his paring knife. So let's get stuck into these here. Let's start slagging people off for some fun. A little selection of everything. A little taster platter tonight for everyone. This is Aqua Step with Oompa Loompa instrumental version. Ice and lime in the glass tonight, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Good to see you all. Good to see you all here tonight. Cheesy collie chip, says Coincidental. Rob says, this metaphor is gonna get very tortured. Alright, Rob, stick it up your arse then! Okay, so let's get stuck into a tweet. Now, if you don't know who Arcane Soaks is, he is a rapper from Belfast, right? And he also has sort of a podcast thing. I think he just sits and records a bunch of stuff like this, but not live, and then he takes clips from that and uploads it to his YouTube channel. He did like a response video on me whenever I was talking about him before. I needed a response to that, and then I did a response to the response. You can find that. That was on Conor at Night. You can find that in the Ko-fi there, right? Lots and lots more stuff from the Conor G Show. All right. So I follow him on Twitter, and I love his tweets. We've pulled up a few of his tweets before. He's also a good follow on TikTok. Now, I don't think he's that, active on either, but when he does come out with one, they're good ones, right? And what was the one? There was a tweet before. There was some viral tweet, and it was some girl, and she was going, for your birthday, how about the whole friend group chip in and get something good, like a month's rent or a holiday or something? And Arcane replied to this, stop spending your money on frivolous things. Something like that, which I loved. And he does some good stitches on TikTok. I highly recommend. But here's a tweet that I saw during the week, and I just thought, I agree with this 100%. I haven't heard anyone else say this, but I've been secretly thinking this, but too afraid to say it out loud because, everybody loves hip hop so much, right? How is my audio and visual tonight? Is my microphone sounding good and clear and not cracking out or anything? Okay. Let's see. So Arcane, I'll get caught up with the chat. We'll dip in between here. So here's this tweet that I thought was important enough to bring up on my show. Here it is here. He says, most overrated rapper of all time. Bro has not evolved at all. Spitting the same green eggs and ham ABC bars in 2023. So this is a clip of world famous KRS-One in some sort of, I don't know, what is this? Could be university, could be anything. And, you know, he's doing his thing that he always does, that he has been doing since day one, right? And what's this here say? Katie Honan says, KRS-One freestyles at City Hall. See, I clearly didn't read this. Freestyles at City Hall for an announcement about concerts and celebrations to honor the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. Now, I don't like pulling up Twitter because you never know what's going to pop out. But let's see if we can just pull up this here tweet, and hopefully it'll bring up this KRS-One thing, right? What's his name? Arcane Soaks. See if his page pops up here, or I have to log in. No, we have to log in, which is diabolical. So let's try YouTube. KRS-One City Hall. Let's try that. Should be 1,000 of these from over the years. Here it is, in excruciating detail.
Off the top. This is what we call real hip hop off the block. I'm telling you right now, because back in the day, there was a mayor called Mayor Koch that didn't know his way. He had us looking.
Mayor Koch didn't know his way. Slammed.
Said war on graffiti. Had us running all up and down the whole city. But 20 years later, guess who popped up? Real hip hop. And you know what's up.
So the thing that I hate most about KRS-One is he's so damn proud of his little raps, right? And you hear me say it time and time again, how much rappers don't impress me because, you know, anyone can rap. A baby can rap, of course. We all remember Little Bow Wow.
I'm off the top.
He's like,
this is what we call.
It's the most green eggs and ham ABC nursery style rap, as Arcane Soak says. Most overrated rapper of all time. Not evolved at all. Right? And so, in my opinion, KRS-One has 3 good songs. Name your top 3. Only 3. Love's Gonna Get You, 9mm, and Turn to the Police, obviously. Right? Fire in the Spoof, says Bradman. So...
real hip-hop off the block.
It's like he's so excited about these, like, nothing bars, you know what I mean? And then, of course, he sullied his reputation not too long ago whenever Africa Bambaataa was exposed for being a wrong'un, right? Diddled all sorts of boys and men, allegedly. And shamefully, KRS-One is this undying protection of Africa Bambaataa. For some reason. Did he get little waned by Africa Bambaataa? Maybe. And he will go to his grave with that secret, as he is allowed to do, of course. I'm not alleging that, though. But, yeah, he's sort of, like, defending Africa Bambaataa in the thoughts of, like, you know, hip-hop is over if I admit that Africa Bambaataa is a guilty person. No, hip-hop is safe. It's been accepted. It's in the dictionary. Your precious hip-hop will be safe. It has been intellectualized. There are university courses about hip-hop. I'm sure of it. I'm sure he has taught them.
I'm telling you right now, because back...
Telling you right now. Oh, look at how happy he is. So well done, Arcane Soaks. I 100% agree with this here. And let's throw KRS-One out with yesterday's garbage, okay? Why is he defending Africa Bambaataa so staunchly? Yeah, did he write any of Mad Lion songs? Because I'll give him those as well. What do you all think? Let's check up in the chat here. So let's see. Rob, our friend Rob here, says Dollar for a Dong is coming back to on Saturdays. Ducky Meow says Arcane Soaks is from Lisburn. Doxed. Best of luck to Rob and his new job. Congratulations. So let's see. Welcome in Raw 1210. Got me on the big screen. Yes, I recommend everybody Chromecasts the Conor G Show to the big screen. You know, and if you find me repulsively ugly, you know, don't do that. Let's see. Welcome into Babo. Rob says KRS-One is 57. Give the guy a break, says Rare Witch. No, I refuse. Black Cop and Wake Up are pretty good, says the Babo. Okay, you're allowed. You're allowed those. Black Cop, Black Cop, Black Cop. Just getting caught up with the chat here, and then we've got many more delicious treats for you. Props for the consistency, says Tababo, for KRS. Tababo says, I get what Soaks means, though. KRS-One kind of does the same flow over and over and over. Mind Designs here, with an absolute cracker. He says, KRS-One is a B-Tech Cuchulainn. Thank you for that. Little Wang says RMS. We've got the Galactican Cyclops in here. Galactician Cyclops. Shoutouts for Galactican Cyclops. He is a streamer, DJ on stream. Lots of delicious eclectic vibes, right? You know I love those. All right, so let's see what he says here. First time chatter, welcome in. Oh, so he's here because I was in his chat and he was asking what sort of stream I did, and I said some 30 Wednesday hilarious hip hop and happening show. So yes, right now we are just slobbering about KRS-One. We're saying he's old. We're saying he's washed up. We're saying he is making excuses for Africa Bambaataa. His flows are whack. His personality is shit. And he's so proud of himself. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say, go follow Arcane Soaks on TikTok and Twitter. You're going to get some crackers out of him, actually. So right now, coming up, we've got... Let's take another look at the menu, shall we? It's our menu for the evening. So, of course, this is Cafe Coneur. So that was, I hope you enjoyed your little amuse-bouche there. We have the appetizers, a duo of responses up for you now. So I'm not a good a DJ as a Galactician Cyclops here. He says, ooh, making excuses for Bambaataa is kind of damning. On a big defense tour of the nation. KRS-One Cuchulainn concept album, says Rare. I cannot believe Rob slagging off my restaurant bit here. Of all people, Rob. I thought Rob was going to love this. And here he is putting me down. Unbelievable. Right, we'll stick to the jungle for you then, Rob, shall we? All right, so a duo of responses. So last week we spoke about, during Dirty Dinners, an epic episode of Dirty Dinners last week. Fantastic. That I wish I'd done the menu for last week. We had Naffy's Old Boot. We had Pie Wars featuring me and Raw 1210. And I sent that clip to the guide to the chef. I saw a post. Char Food magazine did a little ad. They actually did an ad, a paid ad for that pie that I was eating. Of course, thank goodness I did my episode before the ad came out. It was for a chef called Willie's Pies or something. And it turns out he is actually English as well. So mine gained a few more points, right? Because it was slightly more authentic. Because it was made by an English person, right? Either way, it was better than Raw 1210s. So, what else did we have? We had The World's Worst Spice Bag featuring Eating Shite with Todd and Dublin Social. I did a little clip of that. Go check out youtube.com/ConorGShow for little bite-sized clips of the Conor G Show. And of course, we did a little, we had a little comment that none other than famous producer C's420 left on my American fork etiquette episode of Dirty Dinners on youtube.com/ConorGShow. And he left this comment at like 3 in the morning, and I happened to see it and get a screenshot. And I was looking at the screenshot, and I saw it said read more, so I went back to go click read more and screenshot it again, and it had been deleted. A deletion. And we read it out in the show, added it into Dirty Dinners, and we got a response from C's420. Okay, here's the here's the offending article here. So there's me. That was when my camera was broken, so I was using the backup cam with a wee filter over it in case you're wondering why I'm so ghoulish. Here's the tweet from the famous producer. Most relatable beef. So this here was about American fork etiquette and how they eat steak and like a baby. He says, most relatable beef I've seen you involved in. Hope to meet you again soon though, man. So much at stake within this scene. I'll give myself a well done for all the puns. Dismiss this comment, blah, 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 blah. And he got in touch and left me a response. And here it is. It's the C's420 response to the wacky mid-morning comment. He says, I've just seen your clip of my amazingly witty puns. Man of mystery over here. I remember how the rant ended. My memory was jogged after a few drinks there. Something about steering clear of these haters. And can you blame Rare Witch? And you can blame Rare Witch for the pun chat. So Rare Witch, you were involved in this here. You were involved in this in some way. This punning that I was given. This brutal punning. So steering, of course, is to do with cows, cattle, and such. Seized as a tout, says Breadman. Okay, there you go. Slammed by the Breadman. Robert says he wasn't even involved. Okay. That was our first of our responses this week. So, very popular character, C's420. What a privilege it is for him to know about my television program here. So, Rob says he does love my menu here. Let's pull up the table version of this here that I love so much. Rob says, I do love it, but it's funny to poke holes in. See, everyone, I get made fun of too, even in my own damn chat. Can you believe that? So let's see what the chat are saying here. Willie's Pies, unfortunate name. Rare Witch likes the cafe menu side, thank you. Right, which says, I have far better puns than C's FS. Slam says Galactician. Am I saying, how do we pronounce it? Galactican or Galactician? 1 for Galactican, 2 for Galactician. Like a beautician, but a DJ from space. Bomba Clot says Bradman. Coincidental says, drinks menu there, brother. We have tap water with ice and lime, or we have Lucasade. You know what we have here. That's on a separate menu, which I couldn't be bothered designing. Right, so our second response here is from R3C. So who's R3C? Sorry. R3C is the guy whose music video we watched. It was him and Dirtbird. I think I kept referring to it as Dirtbird's video, you know, just because we've been speaking about Dirtbird so much. And it was R3C's video, right? And it was so good. We all loved it. And not a single vote for shite, I don't think. If you're new here, we do 1 for fire, 2 for shite. Hopefully, we're going to have a few examples of that this evening. Let's see. Galactian. Okay, that's simple. That's simple. Tony Bradman stirring it up here. Tears of the Slagged on the Rock says Coincidental. Thank you so much. Coincidental is the guy that won the Battle of the Buys a few weeks ago.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, no?
Thank you for joining us, Galactian. As if anyone gives a shit about how your stupid fake name is pronounced. So I just got to give the new people a little, got to give the new guys one like that to make them, so everyone's in the same boat, right? So, R3C, we were speaking about him last week. His was the music video at the end of the show featuring Dirtbird, produced by Eulogy, shot by Skeet89. All right. A bunch of fan favorites. And let's hear his response, shall we? People have their opinions in the chat that's point to this show, being cheeky, pointing out the flaws, in hopes that they'll fix them, right? A lot of people who we slag off here, they don't see that part of it. But, it's a comedy show. You can't stop every 4 seconds and be like, this is a joke. Even though we do that quite a lot here. See what I mean? So let's listen to R3. R3 is what I refer to him as. Right? So he has... Right, well, actually, we're going to call R3C live now. Okay? I believe he is calling in from Torrevieja or somewhere like that.
Yes, Connor, brother, how's it going? Just got watched.
Good, thank you so much. Thank you. So grateful that you could be here.
Just got watching your streamer. Appreciate the support and feedback on the video.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for understanding.
Whatnot. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the bingo.
You remember we did We Rapper Bingo, is where we pull up this bingo sheet when we watch little rappers' music videos, and we try to mark off every bingo number, right?
But
I'm so glad that he found this funny, by the way. But he's been around since early. He's been supporting since early, so he gets it.
You couldn't get the bingo. But I just want to clarify one thing also.
Oh, he wants to clarify. Now listen up. This is someone in the chat was calling him out.
Clarify one thing also. I wasn't saying tinging down the ops and the bros. I was merely mocking those who say such things.
Love it. Listen to this man. Listen to this young man's diction. So he says ducky me off. Listen up. Right? He heard what you said. And he wants to correct the record here.
mocking those who I wasn't saying tinging down the ops and the bros. I was merely...
He wasn't saying chinging down the ops and the bros. He was merely, I love they use the word merely,
mocking those who say such things in the Belfast city centre, brother.
Brother. So, of course, when someone calls me bro or brother, I take that as a threat.
That's why I say,
I'm joking.
use your own accent, bro. Chinging down the ops and the bros, fucking all the women and the hoes, getting all the money and the clothes, and then I say,
that's cap,
wait,
though.
that's cap, though. So, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, that I wasn't trying to say I was fucking chinging down any fucking man damn in London. But, yes, brother, I appreciate the support in terms of production and that.
Right, welcome. Yeah, so a lot of people do this. They hear me spout off some shit in the show or read something from the chat, and then they feel the need to like contact me and explain themselves. You don't need to do that. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to though. You know, we always try to reiterate this is all speculation bullshit, right? But some people like to, you know, come and, you know, let the truth be known in my DMs, which is fine. I love it. I love it. But I'm just letting you know no one needs to do this, right? I always feel like, you know, I'm not taking on the responsibility of correcting the bullshit we spout because, you know, I give plenty of warnings and it is all bullshit. I'm not saying this to him, but I'm saying other people. If you're worried about something that I say and you feel like you need to defend yourself, do that on your own Instagram story. You don't need to do it to me because I'm under no obligation to correct anything I say here. Unless I feel I want to, you know. Right? Is that fair enough? There's something very wholesome about this. This is the nicest photograph I could find of him. I think I love doing that, you know, say if I'm doing like a YouTube video or something about someone and I might not be speaking about them favorably, I like to use the nicest image of them possible. I didn't always do that. Let's see. That was me, says Rare Ritual. I'm blaming Ducky Mia. Let's see. South Park Mouth. No, this is him calling in live. Thank you for waiting while I speak.
I don't know if this is going to knock. Brother, I appreciate the support in terms of production and that.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if this is going to knock off of me.
Well, thank you for putting in some bloody effort for once. Right?
Terms of the actual behind the scenes and the production and stuff.
Yes, we never get behind the scenes production info. That's what I want to hear about. I love to hear this stuff. That's why I like Little Roni. Do you remember Little Roni did the wee behind the scenes thing as well? We got Little Roni coming up tonight.
The drone shots were done by me and my friend Thomas.
So he's not letting he's like one of the only criticisms we had of the video was the drone shots look grainy, right? Compared to the rest of the video. And, you know, I was making excuses. You know, you're not going to get your expensive camera up there, right? The drones might crash, you know, lose thousands. But luckily it was color graded the same, which was good. Not everyone takes the time to bother to do that, but that's where we're raising standards here. So he's saying it was him and his mate chucked the drone up.
And obviously everything else.
So he's not letting Skeet take the fall for that. Phew!
Done by Skeet. Obviously it wouldn't be possible without Skeet and his amazing production and editing skills. So big up Skeet, big up the Conor G Show. Keep calling cunts out.
Yo!
Yeah, R3C, Upper Hoods.
Upper Hoods. About the whack. So shout outs to R3C there. Yeah, there was the drone shot. That was the only thing we could think of. Oh, the little briefcase they used looked like a little, you know, like a poker chip set that you get on eBay. I probably would have liked to have seen some sort of ropey old duffel bag. That's just my opinion. As a props master, I've done many props for films and set decoration for films and TV programs too. You didn't know that about me, did you? I like to give away one piece of information about myself a year. That was it for this year. All right, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed these Hope you enjoyed those little responses there. I love it when we get a response. I know people like updates and stuff. So, that was that. This is the Conor G Show. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I'm going to try and put on a little show for you here. Keep you entertained for the next few hours. Of course, your time is extremely valuable to me. I'm going to not muck up. Or say, let's see, I try not to get overwhelmed with all the lights and cameras that are on me. So thank you to R3C and C's420. So our next course for this evening is a fan favorite. We have just a little, we are still in the appetizer section. This is our live musician tonight. It's Paul the Hitman Morrissey.
Oh, yeah.
So, as you know, Paul has been on a tear lately, lying, cheating, scheming, deceiving, exploiting. I'm sure I'm making it sound way worse than it actually is.
Lest I be litigated.
So if you don't know who Paul Morrissey is, he is a muscle-upping Irish dude. He used to live in Thailand for the longest. Now he lives in Mexico, I believe. Last time we checked in with him, he was getting robbed. He told the story twice. He did 2 different vlogs about nearly getting robbed. He blamed a friend of his that was with him, tried to make himself sound like the big lad. For some reason, he felt the need to tell the story twice and make the other guy seem like a pussy and him seem like the alpha giga chad, even though they both ran away in separate directions.
Oh, yeah. Yo, check it.
So, today we're just checking in with him. This is just an appetizing segment, get my vocal cords warmed up. So, he has been up to his old tricks again. He pulled, a classic Morrissey post and delete. You can see this here. Have we got 2 different titles? The first one was called Paul Morrissey uploaded beach fun with Mexican bikini babes in Playa del Carmen. Hashtag Mexico, hashtag Playa del Carmen, hashtag beach, hashtag Playa. And the second one is called Paul Morrissey. No, beach fun, same thing. Bikini babes, Playa del Carmen vlog this time. All right. So, this is a crazy guy. Don't know what he's up to. As you can see here, his vlogs usually consist of ogling women on the beach. And he has taken to calling himself a professional photographer, completely lying and scamming, okay? So he's only scamming if he is actually telling people and charging them money for his photographs. And he is lying. I believe he might just be straight up lying that he gets paid for these. So if you go and look at his photographs, they're terrible. Overexposed with the flash on at night on the beach. Terrible composition. Nothing about it terribly framed. Everything about it terrible. Okay, so there's no way he could be a professional photographer unless he is just gets the money first, takes a photograph, and then gives it to them, and they're stuck with it, right? And it's just another way for him to approach buxom women on the beach, right? That's what he's up to. That's what he's been doing, okay? So I have just a very quick one from Paul this evening. And this is, I was going to say, this is one of the more weird videos we see from Paul, but, you know, if like me, you think everything he does is weird and extreme, then this is just another day in the life of Paul Morrissey. So, you know, I wish it was possible for me just to watch Paul Morrissey vlogs and pull in the best time codes and just bring those to the show, but within 30 seconds of the videos, you know, people that are used to watching the Conor G Show, you know, it's like wall to wall weirdness, right? And you know, those are you know, best kept for when we have hours and hours and hours of fun to play with. That's why we usually cover Paul on Conor at Night. Okay? Because it's a bit more stream-like. So, let's show you this brand new... This is just a short from Paul. And, you know, I turned this off immediately. I thought, he is acting so strangely here. Now, he always acts strangely. But for me to say he is acting strangely is like... It must be extra, right? And then we'll do this little drawing of him that Ducky Meow has redeemed using her Twitch channel points, right? You gotta be here live on Twitch to get all the interactive elements of the Conor G Show. Okay, it's Paul Morrissey. Here he is. He's in a sauna. The caption reads, "Nice sauna at Evolve Gym, 5th Avenue, Playa del Carmen." Okay? Hashtag smiley emoji, fire emoji, strong emoji, Irish, what do you call it? Shamrock emoji, hashtag shorts, hashtag Playa del Carmen, hashtag Mexico, hashtag gym.
Look at that sauna. Yeah.
Cover up the bald spots.
Oh, stop. Like a little sauna after the workout, you know? Just a couple minutes. Unos minutos.
So this is it. This is peak weirdness when it comes to Morrissey. Now, since I've changed my lighting and white balance, I'm looking a bit more closer in tone to Morrissey here. Let me see if I have this this lined up here. Let's see. Oh, there's my... Hold on. There's my Paul Morrissey burn filter there. Do you like that? Being worried about your hair in a sweatbox. I think that's his joke, Rob. So let's see. Let's take that off. Let's watch this one more time now. I don't know. I don't know if we should bother going over this, but let's watch it one more time, see how we feel.
Look at that sauna. Yeah.
So Paul's, we've discussed this before, when Paul gets a notion in his head, right, about something to do for a video, it's usually to do with a wall that he sees, or a girl that he bumps into, or a video he sees, or a dog walking past, or a fly buzzing by. He'll get a notion to do a little video about it, but he only ever thinks of one part of it. He just thinks, you know, what's the best example? One time he was in a barber shop and there was a bottle. It's pure David Brent, right? There was a bottle in front of him, like a spray bottle, and it had a Beavis and Butthead sticker on it, right? And he's doing his vlog. He used to do 45-minute long hair cutting vlogs, right? And he'd be sitting there looking around the room, thinking of shit to say, completely empty upstairs. And he finally spots something. And it's this bottle with the Beavis and Butthead sticker on it. And he picks it up and he goes, oh, Beavis and Butthead, yeah? Funny, yeah? And the barber's like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Beavis and Butthead, cornholio. You know, like David Brent pulling the big inflatable knob, saying, "Don't grab it if you don't have a joke for it," and then he doesn't have anything for it, you know. So I believe that's how this video, the inception of this video, came about. He's, you know, it's a sauna. He's in a sauna. He's got his phone in the sauna, so maybe he had to go. He came up with this idea to show everyone he was in a sauna. So he had to go out, get his phone from the locker, and come back into the sauna with his phone. He's the big inflatable knob, says Breadman. Thank you for that. And he's gone, right, video time. Video time in this sauna, right? Now what? Now he's faced with coming up with the crack, with the banter, with the filler, the content. Wouldn't do your phone any good. Yeah, look at the quality of this. Hardly seems worth uploading. So he's fixed his hair, right? That's what he's done. Heat and moisture, says Rob. Let's see, Galactican Cyclops says, they probably don't want you to bring your phone in a public sauna. Absolutely. Excellent point. Now, Paul Morrissey doesn't play by the rules, quite frankly. Even if he knew the rules and he wanted to abide by them, he just simply wouldn't remember them. So he fixed his hair there, laughed at his own non-joke, flexed into the camera, and he's done. He is done. He has got nothing else to go on here. Zilch. Nada, as he would say.
Stop.
Wonder if he planned that. Stop.
Like a little sauna after the workout, you know? Just a couple minutes. Unos minutos.
Already bored. Already wishing he hadn't started this video. Just a couple of minutes. Yeah. Just a couple of minutes in the old sauna. Yeah? Oh, you're still here? Oh. Because I'm going to be relaxing in here for ages. I plan to relax in here for ages. I'm a real sauna goer. Now that you all know that. I didn't just pop in the sauna for this. I didn't just see the sauna as I was leaving the gym, pop my top off, and go in there and record a little short for YouTube. The smile, as if he's going to come out with the gold here.
Sauna.
What is that? What is that laugh? All right, this is too early to get too worked up about the Paul Morrissey. All right, ladies and gents, that was your little appetizing Paul Morrissey treat, okay? And we like to dip in and out of things here on the Conor G Show. We like to talk about rappers, influencers, vloggers, food, fashion, art, you name it, we like it. We talk about it. How do I describe this show? As an arts and culture style comedy broadcast podcast with scoldings. So let's do this little drawing of Paul Morrissey kissing a wall, which hopefully isn't going to be too difficult to conjure up out of my imagination here. So we have this theme song for Paul because he went to Medellin. And now I know this is the Bolivia theme, but it works just fine. So there's my reference image. Don't know what I'm going to do here. I didn't order my pimas parboiled, yes. Well, what did I say? Boiled lobster Morrissey was on the menu. Alright, putting on this little drawing song. Let's do this little drawing here. The request was Pimaza kissing a wall, right? So to some newer people that might not make any sense to you. For some reason, this guy cannot stop talking to walls, inanimate objects. Beavis and Butthead? You know what I was saying? If there's a mural, he walks up and has a mock interview with it. He poses beside walls all the time. For some reason, he is intertwined with walls. The very first vlog I ever saw of him, he was going to a Stormzy mural in Dublin. But the mural had been painted over. He still did the vlog from in front of the painted over mural. So for some reason, he is intertwined with walls, and it shall continue like that. So, and hopefully I don't have to explain that every single time wherever it comes off with a wall. Innuendo. Or ducky me off. Alright, let's do this little drawing. P-Mazza kissing the wall. This probably has the least background noise of all his vids. He's waiting there and some unsuspecting woman to come in, says Ducky me off, yeah. That was the very definition of non-tense, says Rob. Alright, here we go. Pancom go win breezy, yo. Come on, everybody. Pancom go win breezy, yo. Pancom go win breezy, yo. Pancom go win breezy, yo. Oh, I'm about to turn into Galactic and Cyclops here with Pancom. Where's my Pancom? How am I going to do this here? Welcome in that name. Right, so he has a breeze block for a head. Maybe that's why he likes walls, actually. Maybe that's why he likes walls. Because his head is a breeze block. Can someone do a YouTube search quickly and drop it in the chat if you find it? There's a woman who is in love with a wall or a fence or something. It's on YouTube. The woman that was in love with the wall or the fence, or maybe she was in love with the Berlin Wall or something. Does anybody remember that from years ago? Try and find that. Someone, please.
Fensterscheibe sehe ich die Bäume, sie schleichend aufs Neue, sanft erblühen.
This song is by DJ Cozy. It's called Waspinast feats Sophia Kennedy.
Aus dem Wespennest. Die Fensterscheibe sehe ich die Bäume, wie sie schleichend aufs Neue sanft erblühen. Anfang steht schon fest, erst die Knospe, dann der Rest. Ein leises Rumoren aus dem Wespennest.
Here is your Paul Morrissey kissing. Here is your Paul Morrissey kissing a wall drawing. You want to get your screenshot there while I have my thing on? My burn mask on?
People will think I'm really burnt if they see this out of context. There's Paul Morrissey with his famous skull hawk. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to the Conor G Show. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight. I hope you weren't too repulsed by Mr. Morrissey. I hope he never stops making videos. Yeah, small bits of the wall, the Berlin Wall are available as collector's items, as if they're not just, you know, chiseled by prisoners off the highway. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. All right, let's go back to normalcy here. Getting used to that. Right, so we got one more little bit of cringe here. This is the Conor G Show. So, who remembers? One day I did a little Who's Most Cringe, I think it was, and it was between Geedy, Paul Morrissey, and a new guy who we've only had on very briefly, and his name is, he goes by the moniker Gary the Boss. Okay, this is Gary the Boss. Can't remember what he was going on about last time we had him on, but people were blown away by him. And he's back with another cool slam dunk of a TikTok, and I just had to show it to you. I had to share it with the viewers of this program. Aren't you lucky? Aren't I lucky? So check it out. This is Gary the Boss with a little caption, "Yup, where to F," sorry, this is a PG stream, "is my haters when they see me flashing money." Yeah, where are yous?
But I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow.
I would give anything for a lip reader to be in the house right now.
Then just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho.
So that was Gary the Boss.
One thing, no.
So I love it. He's chatting away. He's not bothered. He's got his whole bank account in his hand there. No, probably not, Gary. Only teasing there, Gary. I do say that about rappers. Do you ever see rappers showing all their money? That's their entire bank account. Obviously not future, but you know what I mean.
Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho.
Yes, I wish I had thought to put graffiti on that wall as well there. Too stupid to think of it in the moment, just like Paul Morrissey. So that was Gary the Boss. We don't really have anything more. That was just a little bit of Gary the Boss. I don't think I really need to do much more than just introduce you. 20s, so a couple of hundreds, says Disgrace.
No one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go.
Are these euros? No, these are euros. Are these 50 euros?
Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll some.
Ducky is accusing Gary of obtaining this money illegally. No, Gary's a hard-working guy. He's a plasterer or something, I think. Ready to go grocery shopping, Gary, says Galactican.
Drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho.
This will probably be all muted out and edited out of the VOD. Yeah, so Gary the Boss, 193 likes, 0 comments. Probably got them turned off. There you go. Who knew? Who knew? Wonder why. Wonder why he's got them turned off. He's a grafter. Yes, absolutely. So big respect for Gary the Boss. As far as I can see, he's committed no crimes. So that means you have my full support. Okay. So this is the Conor G Show. Those were your appetizers. I'm going to take a very, very, very quick break. And when I return, we have your entrees, which consist of we have a Roni platter, which is an arrangement of clips for you. Then we have Psychic Gland with some strained ectoplasm. Rare Witch versus Q Hollandaise with the TransLink competition. Then we have Dessert presented flambéed by cohly-b. Ducky Miosa highlighted her message to say, pause it on the stack till I count how much. I will not do that. I will, however, flash it up once again for you to screenshot it. And then I'll take my little break and then you can do that on your own time. In fact, I'll do you one better. Drop you the link in the chat, alright? Go give Guy the Boss a like, subscribe, comment, and follow. Be nice to him, though. Because he doesn't take kindly to haters. So, yes, going to take a very, very quick break here. But I've got something for you to listen to in the break, right? It's a brand new banger from Wheelo Fella. If you don't know who the Wheelo Fella is, bit different from... He's another Dublin lad. He is a bit different from Paul Morrissey in the sense that the Wheelo Fella, you know, has some stuff going for him, right? He isn't a complete psycho weirdo fled the country to sex tourism eyes like Paul Morrissey allegedly does. The Wheelo featured on First Dates Ireland in an epic episode which got the country to hate him. We then found out he was a rapper and he has become a staple here on the Conor G Show. One of my favorite guys. We sadly don't have a video from this. I'm hoping he will shoot a music video for this. But this is classic to Wheelo Fella. It's called Toxic Love. Such a catchy rap name, and it sounds like it's going to be a dance track, which is his forte. He's very much the MC style rapper. Look, red flags. He goes on his Instagram and does the red flag type of content, right? What's the red flag for this, for that, the other thing? You know, sees himself as a bit of a player. He's been posting a lot of pictures with a faceless wee girl lately. Is it the same girl? Nobody knows. All right, so I'm going to leave you to enjoy this here while I grab some, G Fuel. Okay? This is Toxic Love by the Wheelo Fella. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. The best is yet to come.
I'm a bad boy, I'm a boy toy. Yeah, Mr. Red Flag, no noise guy. Well, I'm a bad boy, and she's a good girl, but she can't stay away, I'm too good girl. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. Now you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Good girl gone bad, bro, you know she a sinner. Then she look me in the eyes, eat me out like dinner. Now I must admit that I'm really, really good. And when I go down, I know just the hood. And then I get the licking, get the flicking. Now her hands on my head, on my hair, she's gripping. And she's pointing her lip, but there's one to missing. So I pull up slow and I bump my dick and said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, and I can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, and I can't be tamed. And she a good girl, but she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. No, you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Am I a bad boy, boy toy? Do you wanna slice guy? Swing like Kimbo, so you better think, boy. Not my fault that your mop wants me, cause I'm a wicked bad boy MC. Don't fret it, don't sweat it. There's only one girl, and you know she gonna get it. And when she gonna get it, gonna taste the spice. She from a place so good, you know they named the toys. Said I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, can't be tamed, but she a good girl, and she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. Now you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Said I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me, and when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me, and when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, and I can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, and I can't be tamed, and she a good girl, and she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. Now you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get.
Hello and welcome back to the Conor G Show. Please let this button work immediately or I'll just die. Just a minute back there. Oh no, I foolishly played the same song again. Hello and welcome back to the Conor G Show. I am your host, and this is the Conor G Show. How did we rate that Willow song? Will we give it another quick listen there? Excuse me, madam. So this was the Willow fella. I'm imagining I lost most of my viewers while this was playing, but sure, let's give it a listen here.
I'm a bad boy, I'm a boy toy. Yeah, Mr. Red Flag, no noise guy. Well, I'm a bad boy.
Ducky Meow says about Guy the Boss, it's about 800 to 1,000 in 50s. At least he doesn't use auto-tune, says Rob about Tawili.
Good girl, but she can't stay away. I'm too good girl. We got the toxic
Right, so you've all listened.
Toxic sex. Now you won't forget me.
You've all listened to this, so let's do a little vote. Let's see if you are getting jiggy to this. Let's see what the people think. If the Willow ever sees this, then he'll know it's not just me talking shit. It's everyone. And they may like it. Look at this here. Look at this. Look at this. So if you can see here. Let's see, we zoom in on this here. We see the terrible Photoshop job he's done on this flag here. Look at that. Appalling. And then we scroll down. We can see here, you know, the watermark from whenever... look at that. You can see the watermark of wherever he screenshot, whatever website owns this actual image. And then he's done a little toxic love there. So that was the art. The art has been reviewed. Absolutely shocking Photoshop job there to Willow.
Told you it's I'm a bad boy, I'm a boy toy. Yeah, Mr. Red Flag, no noise guy. Well, I'm a bad.
He's a bad boy. He's a boy toy. Mr. Bad Boy, not a nice guy. So press 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now. You know the rules. It's as simple as that. 1 for fire, 2 for shite for the Willow fella. Toxic love. Agony
She's
uncle.
a good girl, but she can't stay away. I'm too good girl. We got the toxic love and the toxic.
He's an agony uncle on Instagram. It's kind of now.
So wet, just kiss your neck. So stop playing.
Cheers, everybody.
It's not hard to get. Good girl gone bad, bro. You know she a sinner. Then she look me in the eyes, eat me out like then. I know I must admit that I'm really, really good. And when I go, then I know just.
He said, "Eat me out like dinner." Disgusting.
Get the flick and now her hands on my head, on my hair she's gripping and she's pointing like lip, but there's one to miss, and so I pull up slow and I bump my dick and said I know.
Did you hear his lyrics? Like, it's not like he's a teenager or anything. He's like 27. Listen to his lyrics here. I don't have an age warning. This is a PG stream, but you know what I mean.
I must admit that I'm really, really good. And when I go down, I know just the hood. And then I get the licking, get the flicking. Now her hands on my head, on my hair she's gripping and she.
Get to flicking. So, you know, he's a Dublin agent, he's a Dublin geezer, right? Ducky Meow says, the way he describes the act, there's no way he's made a girl scream. No, he's a two-pump chump by the sounds of it, right? That's just the aura he gives off, right? Of course, we would never know that. But since she said the word act in describing it, I think I would like to press this button.
like lip, but there's one thing missing, so I pull up slow and I bump my dick and said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me, and when I see you, baby girl, you know.
Yeah, so this isn't like a teenager, you know what I mean? This isn't like Shimmer or someone, not that Shimmer would rap like this. This isn't, what's Cool Holland's other wee fella? Other wee boy. This isn't that guy. What was that guy's name?
We're getting frisky. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby.
And when I see you, baby girl, I know you will get frisky. Like, this is a grown adult doing this here, by the way. I need to let you know. This is a fully grown man.
Girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, and I can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, and I can't be tamed. And she a good girl, but she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. No, you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Am I a bad boy, boy toy? Do you want a slice guy? Swing like Kimbo, so you better think.
Look at me, what says, the way he says, I pull it up and slow and put my in. Yeah, it's hilarious.
And the toxic sex, no, you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. I'm a bad boy, I'm a boy toy. Yeah, Mr. Red Flag, no.
I'm so sorry to rewind this.
Boy, and she's a good girl, but she can't stay away, I'm too good girl. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. No, you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Good girl gone bad, bro, you know she a sinner. Then she look me in the eyes, eat me out like then. I know I must admit that I'm really, really good. And when I go down, I know just the hood. And then I get the licking, get the flicking. Now her hands on my head, on my hair, she's gripping. And she pointing like lip, but there's one thing missing. So I pull up slow and I bump my dick and said, I know.
So I pull up slow and I bump my dick and...
Baby girl that you want to get with.
So as soon as I realize you have now listened to this 3 times, and I've only listened to it a couple here, rewinding the same portion. I just meant to put this on for the break, but it's new Willow, and we kind of check out the new Willow. Like, Willow's one of my favorites.
You, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when
This is his lowest viewed video, 439 views. Premiered on the 23rd of June. He gets numbers.
Bad boy, and I can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, and I can't be tamed. And she a good girl, but she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. No, you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss.
Duck Emile says, the only people who like this song are teenage boys. Teenage boys wouldn't even listen to this. These 19 here, these are all my alt accounts.
Your neck, so stop
Only joking, but those are all his mates.
It's not hard to get. Am I a bad boy, boy toy? Do you want a slice guy? Swing like Kimbo, so you better think, boy. Not my fault that you're mock.
He keeps rapping to this boy, or is he rapping to himself? Ages between 12 and 15. Yeah, I imagine there would be a good young Spencer crossover if he didn't have an Irish accent.
Wants me cause I'm a wicked bad boy MC. Don't fret.
Wicked bad boy MC.
So you better think, boy, not my fault that your mop wants me cause I'm a wicked bad boy MC. Don't fret it, don't sweat it. There's only one girl and you know she gonna get it. And when she gonna get it, gonna taste the spice. She from a place so good, you know they named the toy. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me.
I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. He thought this was going to be featured in the Barbie movie. He thinks it's that good.
And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to.
Does he do weddings? You could book him for a wedding, I guarantee it.
Get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, can't be tamed.
He's a big one for repeating the same lines. If he thinks he's got a good one, he'll say it 3 or 4 or 5 times.
But she a good girl, and she won't be.
I'd love this. I might try and book Willow for my wedding.
We got the toxic love and the toxic sex. Now you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And when I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Said, I know, baby girl, that you want to get with me. And
Who recorded this? Is Ducky me out? No clue.
When I see you, baby girl, you know we're getting frisky. Bad boy, and I can't be tamed. Good girl, and she won't be named. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, and I can't be tamed. And she a good girl, and she won't be named. We got the toxic love and the toxic sex.
Absolute scrap.
I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get.
So that was Toxic Love by cohly-b, which says Earthworm Buffet, of course, pish all over the walls, he says. Of course, one time he was barred from a pub because he filmed himself pissing all over the toilets everywhere, and he had a little back and forth beef with one of the managers there. Very funny stuff, and we covered it on the Conor G Show. And during his little response back and forth, he spots a worm on the ground, and he bends down and picks it up and eats it. So I'm sure we discussed that for a good half hour. I don't know. We don't know if it was a prank. We don't know if it was real. We don't know if he cuffed it. You know, how do you just spot an earthworm? And like, because he put the camera down, you couldn't see the worm until he grabbed it. Did he have it in his hand already? I don't know. Did he prank us? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But the Weelo, certainly one of the top characters on the show. Absolutely adore him.
Love and the toxic sex. Now you won't forget me, I'm the toxic ex. I'm gonna get you so wet, I'll just kiss your neck. So stop playing, girl, it's not hard to get. Good girl.
That was the Weelo fella, my lad. Coming up next for you, a segment we've been putting off for a few days, actually. Fan favorite here in the Conor G Show, Weelo. Another fan favorite here. One of my favorites, one of the people's favorite. People have been contacting me about him, saying get him back on quick. He goes by the name Little Roni. Wait till you see what he's been doing. He's been doing the most. So on TikTok right now, he's been posting lots and lots of him on holiday in Thailand, okay? You're not missing anything. It's just him in Thailand flexing big.
Yo, check it.
But what I am interested in, what I have got for you here today is 3-day in the life of vlogs that he filmed and posted to TikTok on the run up to this music video that he shot with his mate. Now, his music videos are quite well produced. Production value is quite high for a rapper of his caliber, right? Most rappers at his level, can barely tie their shoelaces. Never mind put together a decent looking music video. But Roni has been blessed with, I believe, right? And I don't think this is an insult, rich parents. And a mate who is a videographer. All right? Use what you're given, Rooney. I'm not slagging him for that. Never would. Now, if you've never met Rooney before, he is a pineapple that lives under the sea. He puts on an American accent when he raps. Very funny voice, very funny look. But I did a couple of videos about him. If you type in Little Roni Conor G Show on YouTube, there's a clip of me discovering him for the first time. And then another clip of him responding to that. And I did 2 clips, fantastic little clips. You see my white balance is all over the place. We're still building the Conor G Show, right? Trying to perfect it. Just like Little Roni's trying to perfect his craft. The craft of rapping. So if you want to check out some of the lore and backstory, go check that out on youtube.com/ConorGShow. He took a slagging like an absolute champ, okay? And when someone is able to take a little joke at their own expense and not flip the lid and accept the criticism and hopefully build and grow from it, then you have my full entire support. And that is what is going on here with Little Roni. Raw 1210, the snuggle monster of drum and bass. He's this white-haired old DJ on Twitch, right? Plays nothing but fight music, innit? He's been messaging me saying he loves Little Roni. So do I. I can't believe it. I can't believe the worlds we're connecting here. So without further ado, it's a day in the life of Little Roni.
Day in the life, let's get it. Alright, so here I am on my way to pick up my boy AK.
So one thing you'll learn about Little Roni is it took us a long time to figure out where he was from. Because he might not look like he's from Ireland necessarily. I believe he maybe is from Greystones or South. I think we've seen some comments saying he's from Greystones, which is like a rich part of, you know, Dublin or whatever. Who cares? It's not that serious. And so it seems that he has, you know, I don't know where he gets the money from, but he's always going on fancy holidays. He, you know, postures himself as a rapper. He posts all the same type of pics that rappers do, fit pics, you know, flexing on his holidays, you know, his music videos and stuff. And he really puts on a lot of even in his rapping, full on raps American style. All his lines are bitten. You know, all his raps are regurgitated from other bigger rappers. I've already said them, and he just fits them together, you know. Not really anything original at all. He mostly raps about how much he loves his bros and how much he wants to make it in rapping. And I believe those two sentiments are authentic. But you will see when he is talking here, this is why it was so impossible for us to tell where he was from. We were like catching little glimpses of him doing snippets on Instagram and stuff. I would get like 2 seconds at a time of him talking and be like, I can't tell. Because he does put on an American inflection. He does use American rapper words. Okay? I can assure you he is Irish, so don't freak out when you hear him speaking like an American. Have we had Lil Rooney as Mickey Mouse on the board? We've drawn Rooney a few times, yeah. Let's see. Squidward will never get to paint or play his clarinet.
You got the reference?
Day in the life, let's get it. Alright, so here I am on my way to pick up my boy AK.
So I wish every single rapper did these style of videos.
Is our third day shoot.
So AK, this is his video cameraman mate.
AK is our third day shooting.
He's the reason why Rooney has such high quality video production for him.
For an upcoming music video I have.
He's hired a girl. Allegedly, we don't know where they got this girl from.
Our first shot of the day, we linked the model, little dates.
They linked the model.
The thing, a couple of B-roll shots. Yeah.
B-roll. He knows all the words.
And this was cool. So then after that, we're heading back to the crib. Second shot of
the crib. Look at him, fully mansplaining.
Hey, we're just chilling, catching a vibe.
Catching a vibe, couple more
so
B-rolls.
After that, we're heading back to the crib. Second shot of the day, we're just chilling, catching a vibe.
So I love when rappers have paid a woman to touch him. JKO did this in a video. Hyphen did this. Although OJ paid for that.
Couple of performance shots. It's a good thing AK didn't drop that camera because I would have got that straight to the face.
Yes! I love these little asides, these little behind the scenes. This is like Lil Rooney, this is excellent. Is that Act Productions booty crack hanging out there? Yo!
Mea culpa, yeah.
OJ paid for a woman to touch hyphen, yeah.
Second shot
That's what he told me.
Day, we're just chilling, catching a vibe. Couple of performance shots. It's a good thing AK didn't drop that camera because I would have got that straight to the face.
Yeah, straight to the face. This is the real Rooney we need. Right? Showing a bit of personality, not just all cliches. Not just all cliches from other rappers. We need to hear the real Rooney. That's what I'm interested in. The real Rooney.
But by now the sun was going down, so we had some water shots to do. So yeah, we headed to the sea, and I ain't gonna lie, me and
Rooney's got his top off!
Cold water don't really get along. But I firmed it, and the shots look sick. And yeah.
Hold on a sec, what did he say there?
Me and Cold Water. So yeah, we headed to the sea, and I ain't gonna lie, me and Cold Water don't really get along.
Me and Cold Water don't really get along, I think he said.
But I firmed it, and the shots look sick. And yeah, just look at this view. It was crazy. All in all, good day.
Now, this video is going to be amazing. Look at the shots they've got. This looks really good. Now, his last video was pretty epic as well. But again, they had noisy drone shots in that as well. Do you remember he was on top of that abandoned farmer's market or something? And they got the shot of the drone flying around the building and all. Pretty good stuff. So he didn't even give us enough time for that video to settle in before he's on to his next video. So you got to admire the work ethic of the roaster. Right, so we got another day in the life here. Imagine how cold that was. Yes, freezing. So I'm hoping we're going to see him completely blue-lipped, shivering. So day in the life of an independent artist. This is the second one. Solid day. Wonder day. Just imagine how much product she has on her fingers now after running it through his hair. He's all natural, baby.
Day in the life of an independent artist. Let's get
Solid
it.
day. Rare Rich, you got to do one of these here.
Alright, so today was going to be a busy day. It was day 4 shooting for an upcoming video.
Day 4.
So first thing I did, I was up early and headed straight to the gym.
Fondling himself in the toilets. Here we are once again. One of my most famous moments with Lil Roni was him posing beside a urinal, and I just think, smell the piss off you. That's what I think whenever people post bathroom selfies. I think, you smell of shite. Okay, there's a pube there, there's piss there, you know, there's gack on the mirror. Don't do this. And your shirt, your literal shirt lifter here. Don't do these. Don't do these, okay? I thought I got through to him with that, but clearly not.
Got a quick upper body workout in. Just had to get a little pump for.
He's built. He's built like cohly-b.
Hopping on the camera. Then I'm spinning back to the gaff.
Spinning back. Some new shoes here.
Gonna sort my fit. Just something light.
Well, this is a repeat fit. We've seen a photo shoot of this fit. We did fit our shit on this here.
There, I headed to pick up my boy AK and JMC, and we headed to the first.
We got GMC in the house as well.
Location. So today we're shooting up in the Hellfire Club, and if you know about the.
Imagine, right? Imagine being GMC, carrying all this camera gear, a clothing rack or whatever the hell this is, a light stand or something. You have to carry a liter of water with you for a little Roni video.
Shit's balls.
All this work. I hope to God Roni is paying now.
This place, y'all know it's gonna be a walk.
There's
so
a
I had to carry all the camera equipment to the top and all that.
They give little Roni the tripod to carry.
By the time we got up there, I was sweating. But yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have to work out in the morning.
Just look at the views though, you know, it was making sense.
Great locations.
Overview of the city and shit.
Great
so
locations.
We had to wait for the sun to go down.
Roni wasn't built in a day, says Rare Witch.
So we actually got there.
Getting the drone up.
I had a schedule, had a bit of time to kill. Here's AK showing off his pilot skills.
So you really need to do drone shots when it's bright, because the wee cameras on them don't let enough light in. They're wee diddly lenses and all.
Then we had time to take a few photos as well. Shout out to JMC, these came out hard. So we're now to some.
Big shout out to JMC.
I'm starting to set, so it's time we.
He's got his knees out. He's sitting on a rock here. So they've gone up for the sun setting on a rock. He's contemplating. What a boss he is.
Started shooting. So here's just a couple of BTS shots of what it was looking like and the vibe we're going for.
Looks amazing.
Obviously didn't get time to record everything. But
looks amazing. Can we all agree that these shots look amazing? I know these are only behind the scenes shots, but we will be watching the outcome of this here in a second. But as far as I can tell, all these shots look amazing. The locations are perfect. I absolutely love this. Act Productions. Well done.
So we're starting to set, so it's time we started
Look
shooting.
at this, how cute this is. It's like The Hobbit.
So here's just a couple of BTS shots of what it
Look at this here. Look at these trees with this orange in the background.
was looking like and the vibe we're going for. Obviously didn't get time to record everything. But yeah, look at this.
I'm color me impressed. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that with the light in the middle here and this hole right here. Woo. Little Roni.
City in the background with all the lights. It's crazy.
Act Productions looking very thin as well.
Easy, man. You should definitely come to the spot if you ain't been. And here's a
We're all quiet because we cannot knock the direction. There you go.
quick look at what the shots look like on camera.
No. Look at that.
KS Flowers, you know what I mean? He never disappoints with the video content. So to finish up the day,
Very
we just
good.
went back to the AK crib and started editing the video. So keep a lookout because this shit's going to be dropping soon.
Behind the scenes part 2. Do you remember Lil Roni does drop behind the scenes videos? None of them have been quite as good as these two though. We have watched his behind the scenes once before, but we were more concerned with hearing him talk, which he didn't do in those. 1420 says it's rough that even all that production while you can't carry him. Let's wait and see the video before we judge him. 1420. Okay, we got one more. We got one more day in the life, and then stunning new video by Lil Roni. Last one here.
So today, I won't lie, I woke up a bit late because I didn't get home till 3 last night when we were shooting the video.
You work hard, you play hard.
So today, had a studio session booked, grabbed some supplies, and then we headed to the studio. So this is the Visual Labs. It's a 6 studio. Good place to work. Here's the booth. Shout out to Lil Bro as well for making an
This is little bro.
appearance. But yeah, we got straight to work.
That guy there, he's in every single one of Ronnie's videos.
Here's the boot.
We recognize him from the very first Lil Ronnie music video. I believe it was called Plug.
Shout out to Lil Bro.
Shout outs to Robert McGivern.
As well for making an appearance. But yeah, we got straight to work as soon as we got here.
He's wearing Bape.
We also came to the studio to
Let's go sideways cap.
get some more pickup shots for the video. So I guess you could call this day 5 of shooting for an upcoming.
Always shoot video when you're in the studio. You know, double your money, double your time there. All right? Good thinking, Rooney. 1420 says, nah, don't need to see the video to know that he's a booty at music. Lol. Are we going to get to see it and all? You bet your bottom dollar we are.
My video I have. So here's the shots here. Nothing too major. Just something
me drinking
simple.
a
But
fizzy
I'll add to the video and make it that bit more crazy. So yeah, this is my day in the life. This is my Sunday. Nothing too crazy. After this, we finished up in the studio. I dropped the boys back home. And then I headed back to the gaff. I chopped and then caught up on some sleep that I missed over the weekend. This might not look like that much, but overall it was a very productive day.
It does. It looks like a lot, Little Rooney. But color me impressed with Little Rooney. So he's doing these shoots. He's doing the behind-the-scenes vlogs for TikTok. Absolutely epic, right? Approved. All 3 of those videos approved by me, right? And there's only one thing left to do, and that is watch his music video. Are y'all ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the brand new Little Rooney with Rain on Me. Oops. It's in 4K. Stunning. We got fire. Let's pull up a rewind. It's Little Rooney. Start a new poll here. 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now. Rain on me. It's Rooney. It's Rooney. Let it rain on me. I'm a cool little guy. Can't stop me. Can't stop my grind. Can't stop my shine. Oh. Come on. Come on. Rooney. Let's get the producer to pitch that down a little bit. Little Rooney's mouth is that big. Shawty. I thought he used this shot in the last video too. Are we reusing shots here, Rooney? Hold on a sec. We need to investigate this. We'll get back to this in a second. Is this the same song? This one's called Know Me. That started the same way, or am I completely going insane here? New Age Icon says Ducky Mia. Wait a minute, is this the same song? Just reshot, renamed? Rain on me. Wait. Oh, little Rooney, what are you at, mate? What are you at?
Ronnie.
The Rooney. Shawty, let it rain on me. Right, so this it's not an identical shot, but it is from the same shoot. Right, so he's standing up by the car with it raining. You know, there's a guy with a power hose in the background, right? We saw that in the previous behind the scenes.
But this girl, she still gon' call me daddy. She keep on pulling out a snap. She like, please just at me. See when I
Oh no. Do you remember we saw his little tuchus in this one?
drunk about this Henny, feel some type of way. I took some L's up in my life, but then that shit okay.
You never took an L, Lil Rooney. You stay winning.
Try my best to play it cool.
Even though we're all talking all this shit, this isn't an L. This is a W for you, mate.
But I'm too drunk and I'm just acting like a fool.
Right, so there you go. There's the rain. He's raining and he's wearing Billionaire Boys Club. That one's called Know Me. This one's called Rain on Me. And it is I'm hoping it is going to be an upgrade from that last one. Rain on me. Come on, little shorty mama, let the crane on me. All right, 1 for fire, 2 for shout in the chat right now. This is Little Rooney with The Rain on Me. Come on, someone's got to like this. Woo, beautiful eyelashes. Nice shot. Look at this here. He's really singing to him. Look at this shot here. This is incredible. Which song we are watching? The new one, Rain on Me, which we just watched the behind the scenes for. No. Shawty, let it mother flipping rain on me. Oh. Shawty, let it roan on me. Sarah, that's a 2 from Sarah, Little Rooney. I'm so sorry. So he's really singing to him here. So we just need to get in close here to make sure. Yeah. Still gorgeous.
Shawty, let it rain on me. All these people hella jealous, why they change?
What do we think here? I think this is too much contrast. Still a good shot though. I think we're losing a lot of the natural color and beauty that this shot had that we saw in the behind the scenes. His legs are extremely hairy, and I thought he had a different pair of shoes that he was bringing to the shoot, but he instead just wore the ones he hiked up there in. Perhaps lots of glare. That's on purpose, I would assume. That's part of it.
I'm just tired of acting wrong, put the blame on me. I just got a broken soul, put the pain on me. Shawty, put the pain on me. Shawty, let it rain on me.
He loves a hand sign, this guy. A rapper hand sign. I love that he does always have his little polo in here. And he has his car in every single video.
Jealous, why they change on me?
The way they had to get the hairy legs in so he looks like a man. He is a man. He's huge. He's muscle bound.
I'm just tired of acting wrong, put the blame on me. I just got a broken soul.
Epic shot. This is so nice. It looks like something out of Marvel. This looks like a green screen from a Marvel movie. What is he saying? Shoddy rain on me? Yes. Yes, don't she?
Put the pain on me, shawty, put the pain on me. I really just be stuck in the rain, trying to duck all the pain. I'm a fussy type of eater, so I like my food plain. Shawty hella wild, I guess he say the pussy ain't tame. Decided selling.
Don't use the P word in the presence of a woman in a sundress, please. It's unbecoming of a gentleman rapper.
Hella drugs, tell myself that I changed. I got jumping my lanes, can't have no hoe as my main. This summer we aside, I'm getting bold on that vein.
He's taking his hoe as his main.
Yeah, I got nothing left to lose, I got it all just
and he's not talking about chime in. Alright. There's our model there. There's our hired model.
Trying to play it cool, but I think she know I want. I'll line up the room anytime if she wants to. Why you tugging on my heartstrings?
Can you believe that water shot was filmed in Ireland in cold water? This looks like a pool in Dubai. She's thinking, I am not getting paid anywhere near enough for this. Hold on, 1420 here. He says, the rain scene is his means of washing the polo. Yes, of course. Brestone's Mafia.
Cool, but I think she know I wanna line up the room anytime if she want to. Why you tugging on my heartstrings? She keep pulling like she on my mind all the
I'm surprised this hasn't hit the charts.
time. Why you pulling on my heartstrings? Yeah, so tell me why. Shawty, let it rain on me.
Yeah, shorty, let it rain on me. Yes, it sounds like you're the stripper and she's throwing money at you.
I'm just tired of acting wrong, put the blame on me. I just gotta.
The shots are amazing, and also she is believable to be going with him. She says, "You hear that, little Rooney?"
Broke a soul, put the pain on me. Shawty, put the pain on me. Shawty, let it rain on me. All these people hella
Don, she says, "I don't really think he's allowed to say shawty."
that's why they change on me. I'm just tired of acting wrong, put the blame on me. I just got a broken soul, put the pain on me.
He looks like he should be saying tally because he's short and she's tall. Is that right?
Shawty, put the pain
He looks like Frodo. Yes, that's what I was saying.
on me. Shawty, put the.
Look, he has the little Drake. He has the little Drake love heart shaved into his head here. The CLB. The CLB love heart. The Drake had in his hair. He's got it in the back of his hair. The shots look better in the day, in the life. Yeah, there's just too much color grading. Too much contrast. Whatever. Imagine me saying whatever about that sort of thing. It's not whatever. It's extremely important. Shorty, it's 2 minutes and 14 seconds long. The perfect length for a music video. Poking the wee fire there. I'm playing Xbox and then flipping studio. And then it just cuts. Just ends abruptly there. Let's hear that again. No fade out. Just ends abruptly. Listen. Maybe that's not it. Why is your man put the weird grainy filter over it?
I just got a broken soul, put
Just
the
taking me off. Right, let's just catch the start of this again. No, 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 no. Look at him writing his wee lyrics. Look at his wee. Look at his wee. Look at his wee handwriting. Oh.
Things like this here is what makes me happy.
Absolutely epic. Rain on me. Shawty, let it rain on me. All these people hella jealous. Why they change on me. I'm just tired of something. Blame on me. I'm just fried. Tired. He actually wrote it down. CRT, Ultra HD, Worldwide, 4K, VHS here. So I don't like it when people use these. This is like a pack. This is like an overlay pack. That he paid, I don't know, 20 quid for. Maybe he got it for free. Don't use these if you're a music video maker. Don't use these packs. You know, do your own ones. But like, at what point is this VHS? You know what I mean? If you'd done the whole thing to look like VHS, maybe. Let's see. Let's take another look at one of these film shots. See these film overlays. So he has added these filmy, this crackly film distortion. Because these bits, I guess, are supposed to be like a throwback. These are like a flashback, right? Look at this. What sort of psycho has their lamp over the front of the drawer? You're begging for an accident like that. Man has that. Tag me for 30% off Cernucci vibe.
You got the reference?
No, sorry. That's the best shot here. So yeah, they've added this vintage. They've added this vintage light flare and grain over the top of it, but you know it's color graded like the rest of the video. All he's done is add this top layer and change the opacity setting on that, so it's not really like. It doesn't fully give you that throwback. He should have put this maybe sepia tone, a bit more, like a bit noise on the actual shot, and then this light flare over the top. You see what I'm saying? Lower the frame rate a little bit or something. Alright, that was Lil Roney with Rain on Me, and the crowd have voted this with astonishing 83% shite. Who gave it a 1 there? Ducky Meow, did you just... You gave it... Ducky Meow gave it a 1. Who else gave it a 1 here? I saw there was a 1 there. Or was that a mistake? Did someone drop a mistake 1? Because now he has 71.4 here. Worst song ever, says Rob. Pussy ain't tame, he said. Excuse my language. It has a crackle filter on, but it doesn't look old. Yes, exactly, 1420. Very gel of his lashes, TBF, so I'll give him a 1 for that. So don't she give him a 1 for his lashes, his gorgeous eyelashes here, wherever they are. Shorty, let it rain on me. I did a little dance on you, frame on me. No, 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 no. His voice is an instrument, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you for joining me this evening. This is the Conor G Show. Bro gives off Ice JJ Fish vibes. You know what? I am astonished no one has ever said that before. I wonder if anyone has ever come up with that before. Let's see. Ice JJ Fish. I think you've hit the nail on the head here, sadly. Oh, this... this...
Other girls, there's nothing else better on this world. The moment I seen her, I was in shock. So shocked, things that I've just been shot.
All right, that's all we can tolerate for that. This is, of course, the Conor G Show. All right. Isn't he shorty, says Rob? Yes, quite. I'd give Ice JJ Fish a 1, though, says 1420. Shoddy rain pound coins on him instead of dollars, says coincidental. It's a scrapper, mate. I felt bad for the girl, so I give it a 1. Don't give me, I'll give it a vote for the girl. Sexist. This song is Aqua Step with Oompa Loompa, instrumental, 1992. I already played it by accident. Coincidental has given it a 1. It's near double tie-dye time, says Ducky Mia. Excuse me. Okay, so we're taking a break from the rapping for a minute, and we're taking a jaunt over to the world of psychic. Oh shit. Psychic mediumship. This whole DJ and lark isn't what it's cracked up to be, you know what I mean? So Psychic Glenn, who is Psychic Glenn? Me and Psychic Glenn, of course, have some sort of weird, unearthly spirit bond that no one can explain. Him and I are similar in many, many ways. We're the same age. We have the same beard. We both like the Demon Pazuzu. We both like happy hardcore. And usually throughout the history of the Conor G Show, now and again, we'll pull up a little Psychic Glenn video, and he's just saying something that just makes so much sense to me. And he offered to come on the show, but obviously I don't have guests on, and then, you know, if I'm getting a guest of Glenn's caliber, I want to have something pretty spectacular planned. You know, nobody's perfect here, but I'm putting that off until until I feel confident enough as a broadcaster to have someone of his caliber on, of course. So for the meantime, we're just going to have to check in with his clips and videos, okay? So the last we saw Glenn, he was going to the BBC filming a television program about doing stand-up comedy, okay? And of course, I think it's a guy called Dave Elliott Comedy, you know, one of Shane Todd's harem of excruciatingly bad comedians. He's got him with them and does podcasts with them and all now. So maybe I'm scuppering my chances of getting him on the show here, even though he offered to go on the show. Maybe I'm ruining that by slagging off all his mates, you know? But, so he isn't just a comedian, entertainer, podcaster, personality, TikToker, and spirit animal of mine. He is also a psychic medium, as his name would suggest. Going to spirit bondage clubs and all. No, not that part. Does he do that? Anyway, I don't want to know. Anyway, he is actually a psychic medium, and him and I almost fell out, right? This is how Glenn and I became close, right? I did a little video reacting to one of his videos, saying how much I liked him, how much I agreed with what he was saying in his video. You know, he doesn't like politics, neither do I. He doesn't care about politics, neither do I. And he, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, he used to go on Facebook Live, and some woman came on there asking for a reading, and he was like, "You, my granny, 20 quid. Get over there and give her the 20 quid. How dare you ask me for a reading?" And I was just like, bravo, this man. And then someone left a comment saying, "Oh, I love Glenn." And I was like, "Yeah, I love him too. Yeah, I don't, you know, I'm not into all the fake shit." And then he saw that, and he thought I was talking about, you know, tan, teeth, and hair, which I don't care about that stuff. A lot of people do, though. He gets in the neck all the time for what he looks like, right? Not for me, though. And he messaged me and all. So I can't remember how I went down with it. I think I replied to a comment saying, "No, I was just talking about the psychic stuff. I don't believe in any of that stuff." And he was just so gracious. He was like, "Okay, you know, that's absolutely fine. I get all this hate." And he was like sending me screenshots of these hateful messages he gets sent. That's another thing me and Glenn bond over. I get hateful private messages sent to me all the time. People threatening me, just like Psychic Glenn does. So, and he was not bothered by the fact that I do not believe in psychic mediumship, even though that's his bread and butter, okay? But that said, just because I don't believe in it doesn't mean I give two cruds about it at all. And but we don't ever really hear much about his psychic work, okay? This is a little bit different. This is a little bit spooky here. What we have coming up for you today. Where's my spooky, scary music? This is my T-Mic theme song here. So Psychic Glenn, one of Psychic Glenn's followers, contacted him in a blind panic, terrified for her and her family's life, because she had been contacted by a fake medium, a fraudster, a charlatan, abusing the term psychic, abusing the good profession that Glenn has chosen, and for all I know, the gift that he was given from upon high. But not everyone can be a real psychic like Glenn. Some people abuse their power. And this woman fled into Glenn's arms to protect her from the evil that had occurred to her. And Glenn was gracious enough to share it with us. Here is the message that one of Glenn's followers sent to him. All right, if there's any kids in the room, maybe you don't want them to hear this. All right, we are past the watershed.
Okay, so I feel like I try to warn people about these microwave mediums and how dangerous and
so he calls them microwave mediums. Is it loud enough for everyone?
how horrible and disgusting it is. Now, I've worked very hard in the last lot of years to make it ethical, to make it fair, and to really focus on fortune telling. As I always have said, spur can cause an awful lot of heartache, as real as mediumship is. I feel like it's in a greedy world. Now, I've had this message from this lovely lady who's a previous client of mine, and I just really focus on fortune.
Sorry, I'm distracted by a new guy in the chat. Welcome in, Wealthy Beefies, asking for a shout out. No, get lost.
Telling, as I always have said, spur can cause an awful lot of heartache, as real as mediumship is.
Spirit can cause an awful lot of heartache here.
On fortune telling, as I always have said, spur can cause an awful lot of heartache, as real as mediumship is. I feel like it's in a greedy world.
Now, I've had this message from this lovely lady who's a previous client of mine.
So I've never heard Glenn this angry ever before. He is, I believe he is a real mama bear. Right? He's a real protector. And when one of his faithful flock contacted him after she'd been contacted by one of these charlatans, you can hear the anger. He is not pleased with this. He's given his profession a bad name.
Lovely lady who's a previous client of mine, and I just want you to listen to what she has went through.
Glenn, I'm upset.
So here it is. This is a voice message that one of his followers sent to him, and he's put it to a little video here. And I believe what we're looking at, this message screenshot that he has posted, I believe this is a screenshot from the charlatan to one of Glenn's followers, this lady who has now sent Glenn the voice note. Okay, is everybody following here?
Glenn, I'm absolutely petrified. Like, I didn't ask that woman to do a reading and she tried to said she's gonna kill my fucking kids.
What? Whoa, sorry for the bad language here. That woman just says she's gonna kill my kids. What? Oh my god. So let's read what this says here. This says, betrayer, you're not faithful. So I'm assuming this is from the fake Glenn, right? Fake Glenn style person. Betrayer, you're not faithful and honest. You're not faithful and honest to a witch. I'm threatening you, and I mean it. If you don't get to the store owner money before 48 hours, I'm going to manifest a bondage to you that will keep your health situation poor. You've offended me, and I'll discipline you for it, since the ancestors see my pure heart for you. You stop talking to me, and on that, I don't even care if you're sick if you don't. Nope, so no punctuation from this evil witch demon. Evil witch demons don't need it. If you're sick, you don't talk to me on and tell me the time you're going to get the money. So this person's trying to be using witchcraft to blackmail here. You're going to get me the money. I'll make sure I kill you, your husband, and your kid. I already have your information to send you the bad spell. That's you never be out of it until you pay me the money you owe. So I cannot believe what I've just read. So what we are dealing with here is a very scared person who has been... someone is attempting to blackmail her out of money. And instead of going straight to the police force, she has gone to Psychic Glenn. So I believe... Well, I don't know what I believe anymore. I just simply don't know. Before this, I was a skeptic. But now I've read this, I think I have been converted. Okay, so let's hear what this lady has to say. So now we're going to listen to the response to the poor soul that received this evil message.
Petrified. Like, I didn't ask that woman to do a reading and she tried to said she's gonna kill my fucking kids.
I'm so sorry to laugh. Right, so what I believe when I'm gathering what is going on here is that who knows who this woman is, who knows what forums she's been posting in, but someone has contacted her and done her a reading for something, or maybe this person put a little like Facebook post about how she's ill or her husband's ill or something like that, and this person has seen her as a mark or whatever and done a reading for her, and she's just been like, oh, I don't want your reading, you know, I Glenn's my guy. And then they're like, I give you the reading, you owe me the money, I'm going to curse you, I'm going to spell you, right? So, and the fact that this poor lady is so petrified leads me to believe that this person did a good job finding their mark.
Glenn, I'm absolutely petrified. Like, I didn't ask that woman to do a reading and she tried to say...
Just assuming it is a woman.
She's gonna kill my fucking kids.
Imagine sending a Glenn a voice message, I guess.
I'm not tired or hard to take.
So he's added music in the background here. That isn't my music. He's also added a music bed, a scary music bed. That's mine. This is the Shredder theme from the Mutant Ninja Turtles. But let's go back to Glenn's here. Oh, listen! I'm sorry, we are missing. This is epic. So she's terrified. She's petrified. She's gonna kill her effing kids, and
Stratum said she's gonna kill my fucking kids.
hello, Moto.
I'm uptight. I had to take 2 diazepam.
She had to take 2 diazepam to calm down.
My fucking nerves are shattered.
My fucking nerves are shattered.
Mea culpa, yeah?
This poor woman.
Thank you for answering me back.
So a part of me is now also, the way she's like, oh, thank you for answering me back. Part of me is now thinking that this person... Part of me is now thinking that this person made all this shit up just to talk to Glenn. Back of the line, lady. The accent makes it 10 times crazier. Fucking cads.
The blacker said to her, I'm protected from my ancestors and my angel guide. I'm anointed.
She's anointed, angel guide, you know, so she's, you know, hook, line, and sinker this one already.
The Holy Spirit, and anything that you cast on me, I sent back tenfold, and then I blocked her.
So, her response to this was, I'm protected by the Spirit Empire, the angel ancestor. Anything you send to me is back on you tenfold. All right, evil witch? Back on you tenfold. Block! No takesy backsies. You can't circumnavigate the spiritual block. Okay? That is back on you tenfold. Anything you send to me is back on you tenfold. That is fact blocked. Right? That is angel blocked. Okay?
Oh my god, like, all I was looking was just to fucking connect with my loved ones in heaven, and
Just wants to connect with her loved ones in heaven. We're not making fun of that. We would never make fun of that.
she came to me on TikTok.
I reckon the evil medium is Arcane Soak's LARPing. Wouldn't that be a turn up for the books?
Thank you, Glenn. I really appreciate you answering me. And yes,
So I wonder, is this maybe a collection of voice notes and Glenn's answering in between? Getting a free reading out of him?
she came to me on TikTok.
So this person came to her on TikTok. This evil witch demon.
Thank
It's probably YNW Melly from jail.
you, Glenn. I really appreciate you answering me. And yes, if you go ahead.
So watching Psychic Glenn calms me. It centers me and my chakra and auras. It's like taking 2 diazepam as well.
Put something up. Because if
You owe the spiritual shop owner. Yeah.
I don't want anybody feeling the way she's left me feeling now.
This is absolutely disgusting, and I'm
All right, now Glenn has his word.
so glad I was able to help this lovely lady today. I'm not about promoting my own interests, but if anyone out there is ever in any way confused or in any way going through anything like this, message me and I'll voice note you back. I happen to be
So he really gets angry there.
But if anyone out there is ever in any way confused or in any way going through anything like this, message me and I'll voice note you back. I happen
If you're going through anything like this, message me and I'll message you back. All right? Do not accuse Psychic Glenn of doing this sort of caper.
be brought up by some very good readers such as Sharon Bell, such as Angela Dunlap, people who would teach you never ever 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 frighten anybody. And honestly, the amount of microwave mediums out there now that are grasping on the deaf people's loved ones, what because you want to make a couple of pound? You want to be ashamed of yourself, and you may hope that I don't decide to do a wee bit of witchcraft of me own. Please take care, folks, and don't listen to any of these bullshitters who know nothing.
So thank you, Glenn. Glenn, absolutely 100% right to feel how he feels about that. Very angry, very protective. Of course, you couldn't, even if I don't believe in psychic mediumship, I think there are many different degrees of it. You have your con artists like that. Then you got people like Glenn who are having fun and, you know, it's just a wee bit of crack and helping people, making people feel better about their passed away loved ones, perhaps. I honestly don't know what he does. I don't look into his spiritual medium stuff. But if he's that angry about that, then I have to believe he is a white witch, a good one. Okay? So I was thinking maybe Glenn could possibly cast some positive spells for us. So he was saying, he's going to cast a bad spell on that Wicked Witch of the Wench. Maybe he could cast some positive spells for some of the characters on our shows. Maybe there's someone out there that you think needs some white magic cast upon them to help their rap career, perhaps. Just an idea. So of course, Rare Witch alerted me to that wonderful post there, and he has blessed us. He has blessed us. This is all I ever get out of Rare Witch. I've never, we never get. He teased us with a jungle version of Dirty Dinners. Drum and bass versions of all sorts of crazy shit, but we only ever get these 30-second snippets, and that, of course, is what he has done here. Excuse me, he sampled that scary voice message from Glenn, and here is the remix.
Glenn, I'm slightly petrified. Like I got no starting to do with it. Struggling. So I'm just gonna kill my fucking kids. I'm not tired or hard to take 2 days apart. My fucking nerves are shattered.
Not gonna lie, I was hoping this was gonna be a drum and bass remix, but this is also cool. You saw my finger guns go up in preparation for the beat drop there, but then it got slower. They're going to send the psychic Ra round to chase the debt up. The spiritual IRA, the MIRA, the medium Irish Republican Army. Mad when you look more unstable than a psychic medium. Brings new meaning to the Godfather, says Ducky Mia. Instead of a horse head, it's a broken crystal ball in the bed. Whenever I was speaking to Psychic Glenn, saying I didn't believe in that stuff, clearing up our little disagreement, he was like, he said, it's a load of old crystal bollocks. He was joking around, with me. He wasn't saying it was nonsense, by the way. But he did use the term a load of old crystal bollocks, which I thought was funny. And, he's able to see it from our side, so we should be able to see it from his side. All right, everybody? The way it's recorded is so odd, says Ducky Meow. The background music is very strange, wasn't it? His background music that he added. Good thing Psychic Glenn can get in touch with people's dead relatives and make bank off it, says Rare Witch. Wait a minute, what? I sure am confused after watching that, says 1420. After all the explaining I tried to do. About to flip the Ouija board. Glenn's a white hat, which says Google Doog. Doob. Glenn, says Raw 1210. Psychic Glenn. This tune is finished. It's called Battered. My head is flipping battered and I can't get no sleep. That one? The non-banjo version? Oh, so you sampled this for your song Battered. My head is flipping battered and I can't get no sleep.
Glenn, I'm slightly petrified. Like I got no starting to do with it. Struggling. So I'm just gonna kill my fucking kids. Had to take 2 days upon. I'm not tired or hard to take 2 days apart. My fucking nerves are shattered.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching
Once I get my hands on you,
The Conor G Show. I hope you are having a whale of a time tonight. Coming up next tonight, we have Cullen versus Rare Witch in the TransLink Communication Competition Song Competition. There's double tie-dye. So we got a banjo man versus a rapping man. Who will win? The crowd tonight of the Conor G Show chat will be deciding who takes home the prize. The official prize. Yes, Transic have allowed me to do the official announcement. I'm going to take a very quick break, and when I return, we have for you Cuchulainn versus Rare Witch, and for dessert, the new cohly-b. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in a moment. Do not go anywhere. BRB.
Like a single sizable eye socket right in the middle of the forehead. The ancient Greeks collected fossils like these and believed they told a story about massive monsters.
In Greek mythology, the Cyclops described as a one-eyed giant who existed here on Earth a long time ago.
The Silk Cut, Britain's best-selling low-tar cigarette in 1983.
Vikings also scratched runes into household goods. Deciphering these messages is no easy task. Runes are short, straight and diagonal lines in many different dialects. There was no standard spelling. They wrote the individual runic letters by pronouncing the sounds of their regional accents. So even though modern runologists can read runes, their meaning isn't always obvious.
Got the back and sides.
Listening.
Hello and welcome back to the Conor G Show. Wednesday is the new Friday. Thanks to the Conor G Show and thanks to you all for being here live with me tonight. Coming up, we have a stunning competition for you. This is Rare Witch versus Hugh Hollandaise Sauce.
Welcome in. We've got Raw 1210. We've got Spinsy. Welcome in, Spinsy. We've got Ducky Mia. Rob. Sorry, a bit of cordial went down the wrong way on my break there. We've got Google Doob in the house tonight. 1420. Weethy Beefy. Weethy Beefy, you still in here? I was very rude to Weethy Beefy. Check this out. Someone was asking me for some streaming advice, some feedback on their stream. So I got in touch with them and gave them some feedback. And then, of course, I asked them for feedback on my stream. And their feedback was turn the mic up a bit, which I did. And the other one was whenever I'm reading out chat comments, maybe pull chat up on screen. Now, it's my personal opinion that having the chat on screen makes the stream look very cheap. It's fine for streaming or DJing or whatever, but obviously I'm, try to do my show a little bit differently. I don't want it to look like a stream. I want it to look like a show, right? So that's why I don't have the chat on screen. Apart from that, the break there, and even that annoys me. So look, here's a comment we got earlier. Look, this is the best I can do. A screenshot and pull it on the screen. We got a first-time chat from a raider. So did I get a raid there and I didn't even notice? I was so rude to this guy. So in the chat, he says, do I get a shout out? And I just, in the chat, I didn't even acknowledge it on stream. Did I? I can't remember. I just told him to fuck off in the chat. I'm so sorry. I was just in the middle of a segment. I don't like being interrupted. As I was saying, I like to operate this as a bit more of a show than a stream. So I like to take that back. Weethy Beefy, he rated me, which I didn't notice. I'm sure it is only polite etiquette to shout someone out who raids you. So will you accept my apology, Weethy Beefy? I do not blame you if you have left instantly.
Mea culpa, yeah.
What do you think? So he asked, do I get a shout out now? Here's the truth, Weethy Beefy. If I'd noticed you had raided into me there, you probably would have got a shout out. I just didn't see it. The fact that you're asking for a shout out, people don't really do that on Twitch. People don't really do that. If I'm promoting myself in someone else's chat, they have to bring my show out. They have to bring up that I do a stream for me to mention it. You know what I mean? Right? If someone talks about me, I'll bring it up. I would never go into someone's stream and just say, shout me out, mother flipper. He's still here. Okay, so Weethy Beefy, will you accept my apology? Also, Ducky Mia redeemed a friend or foe on you. Now, what a friend or foe means when a new chatter comes in and says something annoying, like you did. Although, I apologize to you now. Someone can redeem here using my Twitch channel points, friend or foe. If you get voted friend, it means you get to stay and we are best friends and you get to stay with us and hang out with us forever and ever and ever till the end of time. But if you get voted foe, you get banned from the chat for life. So I'm hoping my little diatribe here has softened the chat towards you. This person did raid me, but it is bad etiquette to ask for a shout out, okay? Friend or foe is the question. This is the first friend or foe since I got my new friend or foe music. Here is the friend or foe music that I have got for us all. It's friend or foe! It's the remix. It's friend or foe. Okay, so this is friend or foe. Weethy beefy, friend or foe. Press 1 for friend, 2 for foe. No, this is from Streets of Rage, Rare Witch. I can't make music. I've been just ever since you told me I should get into Ableton. Now I've tried to learn Ableton 20 times throughout the years. I just can't get my head around it. Right? Right? I'm so sorry. I just can't get my head around it. I've tried. I really desperately trying. If anyone can recommend an easier music, a DAW or whatever you call them, music editing software, something that my old brain can get into, then I will accept that. So we've got 66% foe. It's 50-50 friend or foe for Weethy Beefy. Okay. Ducky Mia is like the bouncer of the Conor G Show chat. She's always friend or foeing new people. She will not allow my audience to grow. Over her dead body, she says. He rated with 1. 1 or 1,000. A raid is means a lot to me, so thank you for that, Weethy Beethy. I'm going to vote you a friend, okay? So let's see what the chat are saying. Sachenberg says, Aaron go bra. An Irish channel. Great, says Sachenberg. This is the person you want a friend or foe? Don't get me on. Alright, so Weethy Beethy, you've got about 4 seconds left until I close this poll and we do another friend or foe on Sachenberg. A friend. Although I haven't read the rest of the chat here. So, Weethy Beefy, you have been voted a friend. Well done. Congratulations. Alright, we got another poll here. It's friend or foe again. For Sachenberg. What's this person's name? Why do you do this to me, Ducky Meow? This innocent person. This innocent creature. For some reason it only saves 1 poll at a time, so I obviously have to keep that for fire shite. That's why I need to type it out. Alright, the poll is live in the chat right now. Vote 1 for friend, 2 for poll. Vote 1 for friend, 2 for foe for our new friend, Sachenberg. Let's see. Look, Sachenberg is saying hello to everyone. I should be friend. I am Turkish and we are known to support Ireland during the potato famine. Thank you so much. We have Kuhullen coming up next. Cool interactive channel. I like it, says Sachenberg. I cannot believe you would friend or foe this person, Ducky Meow. How dare you? Let's see what the poll's saying. See what the people think. 50-50. Let's get some ones in here. Let's keep this person. I just keep upping the friendly vibes. Okay, yep. Good. Like it. Disgrace of the Week and Android says 2 for foe. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Rarewitch says, I'll send you some decent tutorials for Ableton. Alright. Get an old copy of Reason. It's like playing with music Lego. I like the sound of that, GoogleTube. Okay, we've shot right up to 88.9% friend for Sachenberg. Weefy is away ages, says Ducky Me. Alright, whatever. Speak friend and enter. Are you from the 14th century, they're saying. I also love the cranberries, alright. Okay, Sandberg, yes, I did get that message before the show. I would love not to talk about that. We'll do that on another day, perhaps. Because right now we are getting into Kuhullen versus Rare Witch. So Rare Witch, he's this musician, artist, animator in the chat here. He plays the banjo, plays keyboard, he raps, he does it all. He watches the Conor G Show, most importantly. He's in the chat right now. You know him, you love him. He has entered a competition for TransLink. I believe you win £1,000, British pounds. And if your song entry wins. The only catch is Cuchulainn has also entered the competition. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And you win £1,000, and apparently you have to perform the song live at the bus station if you win, I think. Or maybe you have to perform it to win. I don't know. Let's see where it says, I didn't get a confirmation email, though, or anything. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. Disgrace the Waking Android confirming that he said 2 on the last guy, not the new one. Thank you so much for clearing that up. We almost fell out there.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, we are all very. I'm a huge fan of Rare Witch, and but I think this competition that we're holding tonight, we're having the real competition tonight. Okay, it doesn't matter what TransLink says. This is the real competition. Okay. Now, of course, Rare Witch, friend of the Conor G Show. Cuchulainn was a friend of the Conor G Show, turned enemy. Now, he accused me of slander and a bunch of other things, which I did not say or do. Of course, this is a comedy show. And big beef between myself and Cuchulainn, right? He said that he did not want to be featured on the show anymore, accused me of slander, and I answered him 2 words, and then he blocked me, right? Blocked me on all social media platforms after I helped him, right? And before that, he was kissing my arse for clout, right? Go check out episode, I think it's 78 or 79. It's called You Can't Have Your Cake and Eat It Coo, if you would like to get filled in on the backstory there. But the thing is, we used to cover Cuchulainn in a positive light. He's like, speaking of witches, he is like the wizard of cringe, right? But the thing is, when it comes to him, he is a worthy opponent for Rare Witch, because despite how much we enjoy Rare Witch's music, we also enjoy Cuchulainn's on another level, on an epically cringe level. You've heard me say this in the past, that sometimes people do their thing and it's so terrible, it's so awful, but they're so dedicated to it that they're the extra layer of cringe and how bad they are at something, but yet how gung-ho they are for the thing that makes them cringe, that elevates them to a whole new level, okay? I think Cuchulainn is the only person who could dethrone Rare Witch when it comes to a Battle of the Bands type scenario here tonight. I'm not sure my chat will swing one way or another. Now, Rare Witch and Ducky Mia are in the chat. They're boyfie and goify. So there are 2 votes already. But the people go crazy for Cuchulainn. They go crazy for him, right? That's all you need to know. So I'm hoping this is going to be on a even playing field. So we have had several Rare Witch bits and bobs tonight, right? We had that remix from Psychic Glenn. Can't remember if we had anything else, but we have lots and lots of Rare Witch all the time. So I thought it was only fair to show you a few wee clips of Cuchulainn. So we've got this extra bonus folder here. It's called Rare Witch versus Cuchulainn. So, we've got this first video. This is I'm gonna put these in order of importance, I think. So if you don't know who Cuchulainn is, he is a rapper from Neur, this country town in Northern Ireland, right? He wears sleeveless jerseys all the time, and he runs rap workshops for teens, and he puts on these little kid gigs, right? For all the culty teens, right? Little kids. Pre-teens as well. That's who he performs for. So that's who he is, right? And here is a little clip from one of his. Here's a little clip from one of his recent gigs. Okay. Yeah. So so we used to cover him with a positive spin, and then of course one night, I don't know if he even watched the show that night or someone just told him something that I didn't say, because he didn't produce any proof of what he accused me of. So I don't really know what went on there, but you know, my what I say in this show is, if you do not want me talking about you, doing little segments and bits on you, covering your online antics on my show, all you need to do is ask me. Don't threaten lawsuits. Is, you know, the stupidest people will always ask me, right? And they think I'm going to be so aggro like I am on the show. They ask me in DMs privately, and I like usually instantly agree, right? And I think they're so ready for an argument that after I agree, they launch into the threats, right? So it's like, sorry, you've already got what you want. I was going to stop talking about you, but now you've gone ahead and threatened me. So now I have a good reason to say whatever I want about you, right? It's very, very, very foolish behavior. SP Free the World did it. T-Mike did it, you know, and, you know, there comes a point where it's like you get so much stuff to make fun of someone about. They just keep giving you this material, and it's like, right, well, this person, you know, could actually be special needs, so it's not funny to make fun of someone who is, you know, not okay upstairs, right? So I immediately stopped talking about Cool and everything to do with him. But then months later, 3 months later to be exact, I was watching a different rapper on a live video, and Cool was in the background, and I could hear him slagging me off to a room full of people, which immediately allowed me, by the law of the Conor G Show, that meant I was allowed to now make fun of him again, okay? Until I get some sort of apology or backtrack. All right? That's yous all filled in now, all right? That's yous all filled in. We held Koo so close to our bosom, says Google. Yes, I helped Koo Hall. I spent hours helping him set up a live stream. And that's one of the things he threw back in my face. He tried to crack that he helped me. You need to go check out that show that I did, right? Yes, a competition, Sahenberg. You're going to see a competition. You're going to love it here. So, you will like Koo Hall and Sahenberg. He has a lyric about his ancestors dying in a famine. See my young blokes fly like Aladdin. This song I wrote is pretty cringed out, though, TBF, says Rare Witch. Don't believe Rare Witch is being bashful. This is a song that will go down in history. I liked it. And you know I'm pretty tough on people. Okay, so let's introduce to you. We have 3 little clips to get you used to who Koo Hullen is. We all know who Rare Witch is. He's in the chat right now, so it's only fair that we give you a little bit of Koo Hullen to start the evening off. So, this Koo Hullen jumping up and down, screaming and shouting on stage, and he has blanked out a swear. So, this leads me to believe that Koo Hullen has just sworn. He has just used a cussive in front of a room full of little children. This is Koo Hullen on stage. A 30-year-old man. These ones are all like 17. There's quick fire 1. So look at the crowd here. Look at the age of the crowd here. Rock, paper, scissors game going on in the mosh pit. So, 8-year-olds, dude. Okay, so that was our first one. Cool and swearing in front of a child. Now we have an epic skit, a comedy sketch. Now, I have not watched this. I watched about 4 seconds of this. And now it's a comedy sketch. I also think it's an ad of some sort. He is wearing double tie-dye in this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little performance that someone sent me from Koo Hullen. This is a skit. A skit. I can't look at the comments under it because these are screen recordings sent to me by you, Ducky Meow, the person asking me to read the comments. Right, so he can hear a rave going on inside of Mum's biscuit tin. I believe that's what's happening here. Cool Holland, says Rothwell10. No, Q Holland. I believe 1420 come up with that, or someone. Q Holland. He spells it all freaky and weird, which I actually bothered to learn the proper way of spelling it. And then he dissed me, so I just call him anything under the sun now. Freak, weirdo, loser. Q Holland is 1420s, well done. Q Hollandaise, we've been calling him tonight. So it looks like there's a rave in a biscuit tin, right? He's done a little bit of editing here. End of the show, wow. Right, so send us those screenshots in the Discord there, Darkus, if you wouldn't mind. If you think they're that good. Okay?
Every night, go hard or not, go home, you'll be on your feet by the end of the show. Big energy, get what you came for. MC's bouncing out to the stage door.
You watch the crack tribe, it's your boy Cuhullin, and it's competition time.
Ooh, I hate that noise, that Discord noise. I hate hearing that. All right, we got some screenshots here. Be on your feet at the end of the show, wow. So here's the comments from that last video. Cool. Thanks a million, Sandra. The energy was incredible. The young ones loved the vibe. It was so lit. All right, Ducky Mia. Don't see what the big whoop is about that. You're interrupting the skit here he's doing. Let's see. Let's see, are there any more here? The young ones love the vibe. Okay, all right. Okay, let's watch this little skit here. We got a competition to do. Let's rush through this.
Every night, go hard or not, go home, you'll be on your feet by the end of the show. Big energy, get what you came for. MC's bouncing out to the stage door.
You watch the crack tribe, it's your boy Cuhullin, and it's competition time. If you want to win 2 free tickets to the Clonduff Carnival next week, July the 6th, and a soon-to-be signed Music Matters t-shirt, all you have to do is tag a friend who you'd want to go to the Clonduff Carnival with on this post. All you have to do then is go on to my TikTok bio and click the SoundCloud link for Music Matters' freshest bassline new release banger. It's called Paradise. Have a wee listen to the track on SoundCloud to make a creative story on Snapchat or TikTok or Instagram with the song playing in the background. That's
1420 says, I reckon he beeped himself out live somehow. Wouldn't that be good? Donchi says 2 for this here. Do you think he has filmed this himself, or is someone holding the camera? He's definitely filmed it himself.
all you have to do. These prizes were up for grabs.
I think he shot all these in the same day.
It's going to be an absolutely mental night next week, so you might as well get your hand on some free tech.
Free tech? Some free strap? Right. Hold on, I was doing a poll when I was watching. I want to see that butt. I want to see that behind on him here. He propped his camera up on a chest of drawers. Is he in a bed sit here? Does he live in a bed sit? He could have propped it up right here on this little kettle, this little coffee maker here. He's a comedian.
Every night, go hard or not, go home. You'll be on your feet by the end of the show. Well, big energy, get what you came for.
Blink and you'll miss it. This is Cuhullin's BOTTY here, ladies and gentlemen. We don't get a look at this bottom very often. So, how much can we zoom in? Is it possible to zoom in on these here? Go harder, yeah, go home. At the end of the night, you'll be on your phone, calling your mum and dad to pick you up, son. So we're not seeing very much here, but we are seeing something. Is that a tuka sign? Is that a little crack hanging out there? Look at this bottom here.
Your feet by the end of the show. Big energy, get what you came for. MC's bouncing out to the stage door.
He's no Leo DiCaprio, but at least he's making an effort, right? What happens in the biscuit tin stays in the biscuit tin. It's a lot of effort for such a shit price as Raw 1210. But, you know, yeah, he should have thrown in some, like, Pokemon cards or Pogs or something. Right?
You what's the crack tribe? It's your boy Cuchulainn, and it's competition.
What's the crack tribe? It's your boy Cuchulainn. So we got one more little meme here for Cuchulainn. And that is a little meme that was sent to me by a very generous donator here. This is the Coo-Man Show. There you go. It's the Coo-Man Show. Right? That's it. That's all. That's what the joke is. He had a wee day off before the kids got off for the summer holidays. Yeah. Do all my promotion for me, and I'll give you some of these tickets I can't shift, says Google Doob. He always talks like he's in a skit. He does, doesn't he? So he used to send me these voice messages, right? And he spoke like that in the voice messages. And they were music to my ears. Do you remember the very first time we saw Cuchulainn? I told the story a couple of times. That wee lad, Quickfire 1, sent a song from Cuchulainn. He said, listen to this here. It was about his passed away friend. I said, no. He sent me another one, and we got halfway through it, and we realized it was about a different friend who passed away. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. And then, you know, months later, whatever, he was playing this, it was like a little dance song. He had done a little dance song, and he was rapping in it and all. And I asked him, oh, what's that song? I want to play it on the show. And he sent me another voice message, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, oh, this is about another passed away friend. I don't care, though. It's my song. If I want to do a song about that, I don't care. He was getting really defensive, and I was like, sorry. I don't have a problem with people doing songs about their passed away friends, by the way. I don't want anyone to think that. But he was getting annoyed at me just for asking about the song and him having to tell me that it was about another passed away friend. It's like, no. I don't care that you do songs about your passed away friend. Just don't give them to me to perform alongside on my show. Right? Don't get defensive over it. Let's see. And I didn't bother saying all that. I was just like, yeah, whatever. Come on. He does talk like he's in a skit. He wouldn't look out of place in Anchorman. He's got that great hair. The F-boy haircut that's commonly called. Once you crack, you never go back. Right, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start this little competition, okay? This is a big competition here. The two heavy hitters, Cuchulainn versus Rare Witch. Let's start with Rare Witch. Now, Rare Witch has done a proper freedom song, a proper redemption song. This is better than Bob Marley's redemption song, right? A deep, meaningful song about class, etc. Ducky Meow says, who's Bum Eggs? Welcome in, Bum Eggs. Bum Eggs is a junglist. Every junglist gets a free sound effect. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rare Witch with... What's this song called? Rare Witch? He's in the chat tonight. Give it up for Rare Witch. So this is his entry into the TransLink Connecting People competition, song competition. He's going up against Cuchulainn. Right? Unbelievable. What's this one called? So Rare Witch is trying to downplay this in the chat here, but so Rare Witch normally does quite funny songs, you know, which are I wouldn't call them parody songs at all. So I'm not a big fan of parody songs, but I'm like this guy's biggest fan. So yeah, songs are funny, but they're like they're not a joke. You know what I mean? Like Cuchulainn songs aren't funny, but they are a joke. So it balances out here. Said the lights down to the dark. This song is called, okay? So this is Rare Witch. Now, I like this song. I've listened to this 100 times. This is a real redemption. This is a real Billy Bragg effort here from Rare. I was just trying to flip my camera there and put it on the other side, but can't figure it out live. Too nervous.
Red, blue, green, pink, take drugs, small drink, just please don't think about how you're all skinned. Cause you don't need to worry, set the lights down to the dark. Cause you're worth more to the system when you're kept apart.
He's making history.
Flags up, heads down, sorry, big friend. DP's not around, millionaire king's crown. You blame people on benefits for 6 9 waiting list, mental health crisis, you can't get your teeth fixed.
Dang.
And you don't need to worry, set the lights down to the dark. Cause you're worth more to the system when you're kept apart. Money's offshore, void tax.
Meg says it looks like his fingers are my legs and I look like a dancing squid. Raw1210 says he's a true poet.
Keep this debate to keep this dream alive. You blame people on benefits for 6 9 waiting list, mental health crisis, you can't get your teeth fixed. And you don't need to worry, set the lights down to the dark.
Now, a good song will make you think, and that line about getting your teeth fixed makes me want to do a Belfast rapper GoFundMe to fix a bunch of Belfast rappers' teeth. I know 3 of them who need emergency dental work, and they're just living with a lack of teeth. And I would like to set up a GoFundMe for that, but I need to check with people, make sure they don't take that as a diss, you know what I mean? Some people are sensitive about that sort of thing. Already having an impact.
And you don't need to worry, set the lights down to the dark. Cause you're worth more to the system when you're kept apart. Money's offshore, void tax, handing out contracts, backhand face facts, that's just bad crack. But please don't think twice, just been the other side. We need to keep this debate to keep this dream alive.
Bumegg says, I feel like that would go down like a lead balloon. Who knows? Who knows? People like free money. Come on.
But please don't think twice, just been the other side. We need to keep this debate to keep this dream alive. And you don't need to worry, set the lights down to the dark. Cause you're worth more to the system when you're kept apart.
This would make me cry if I had a hangover. Barwich, ladies and gentlemen, with his redemption song, Set the Lights Down to the Dark. Welcome in, Kitty Boadgal. Right, so that was Rare Witch's entry to the TransLink Connecting People song competition, okay? So, tall order to follow that. To me, that is, you know, who makes these? Bob Marley. I haven't heard a song written like that since Bob Marley, okay? Now, I've listened to that song. Usually I like to save the songs for the show and all, but I was listening to that before I knew what this whole competition thing, I think. And so I don't know, it's going to be hard to beat that, but we all know how much of a show stealer Cú Chulainn is, so I think Rare Witch might have quite a tough time beating Cú Chulainn. Now, I haven't watched Cú Chulainn's. Cú Chulainn, I believe, is doing a rap in double tie-dye. How much more do you need to know than that? Cú Chulainn's song is called Kindred Spirit Live. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your second contestant tonight.
Hi, I'm Irish rapper Cú And this is my song, Kindred. Hi, I'm Irish rapper Cuchulainn, and this is my song, Kindred Spirits.
Better camera quality. Sound quality about the same. I feel like Rare Rich is recording his on a laptop in front of him. Cuchulainn, I believe, is possibly doing the same. His music is coming out of his karaoke machine. His 50 to 80 euro karaoke machine.
About the theme of connections.
The theme of connection. So he's used to talking to children, so he needs to really break stuff down for you. Not Rare Witch, he just got stuck straight into it. It's Mr. Double Tie Dye.
I'm Irish rapper Cuchulainn.
This is what Bum Eggs dresses like.
And this is my song, Kindred Spirits, about the theme of connections.
Now he's got a little guitar number playing in the background. He has put an air fryer in front of his TV. No, that is a karaoke machine.
All right.
So I believe, I don't know if this is out of order to say, but I believe he lives in a bed sit, and this is the other direction that we saw earlier from that skit. I believe that is what he's facing now. I just think that.
Yeah. Sun awakes at the front of the lake, see a Nigel glide guiding us to elevate. This is real, this is raw. Through nature we evolved, our indigenous tribes with their own custom laws. A home attack we ask in one nation everlasting. Co-creation, it's a passion, show respect.
Right, so if he says the words Wings of Desire in this, then the song wasn't written for this Translate competition. Rare, which was your song written for the Translate competition? Because I feel like I've heard this song before from Cool, and I believe we watched him do a rendition of this at the Fifth Element Charity Boxing Community Center.
Spirits passing, Blackfoot in Lakota.
With any luck here, we might actually hear Cuchulainn do a Ragaman faking Jamaican accent. Everybody, I want you to press your hands against the screen right now and pray with me. Please let this man say Wings of Desire and do a little rugga voice accent in this song. Please, everybody. I need your collective energy on the screen right now. Touch your screen. Touch Cuchulainn's face. Pray for a Ragaman sing song. The people that know the answer, do not spoil it in the chat. I don't know it. I'm just guessing. I'm just hoping and wishing.
A home attack we ask in one nation everlasting. Co-creation, it's a passion, show respect.
All right, Rarewitch says, I wrote the lyrics for the competition at short notice. And as my opinion, he has written a classic for the all-time ages. Cuchulainn, funny looking guy, funny voice. That's what he has. Rarewitch is a freedom fighter. Cuchulainn, more of a horse's rear end.
Blackfoot in Lakota.
Gathers his worst bars together, says Coincidental.
Before Oklahoma, real indigenous communities were unities.
Before Oklahoma, indigenous communities, religiouses, Ulysses.
Passing Blackfoot in Lakota. Before Oklahoma, real indigenous communities were unity's devotion.
Reading the lyrics.
Leading the journey.
Cuchulainn, says Coincidental.
Sacagawea, strong like Winona.
Sacagawea, ladies and gentlemen. You can always count on Cuchulainn to hit you with a word like that.
Never defeated.
If he says height of McGillicuddy in this, I'm buying everybody a jet.
For unity's devotion, leading the journey. Sacagawea, strong like Winona, never defeated.
Strong like Winona. See what I mean? See what I mean? Rarewitch, you're gonna have a tough time here.
History's never repeated how the Earthwalkers were treated. Water, wind, fire, smoke, elements of life evoke. Great spirit, fate, heard of destiny, kaleidoscopes. Spirits dance on the wings of desire.
He wrote this song about 4 years ago. At least 2 years ago, by the way. I've heard him perform this somewhere else. So this song was not written for TransLink. He has repurposed an old song that has been mocked for years. I believe he does a rugga accent in one of these songs. Hopefully it's this one. That might have been another one I'm mixing it up with. Spirit soars from the wings of desire. This is 3 minutes long. We've got 54 seconds in. Welcome to the Conor G Show.
Great spirit fate, heard of destiny, kaleidoscopes. Spirits dance on the wings of desire. Create energy like flames in a fire.
Flames in a fire, he did it! He used the Ruggaman accent. M.R emojis in the chat right now.
I'm not out here trying to push that weight anymore.
Things like this here is what makes me happy.
Jackass! Little blogger twerp, you'll do fucking nothing.
There's no way you're winning this, Rarewitch. Sorry to tell you, mate. Sorry to tell ya. I didn't know this was the Wings of Desire song. So the last time I saw this song performed, it was like at a camera from the back of the room. And he was like this big in the shot. So I'm very glad to get this in HD. An HD.
Spirits dance on the wings of desire. Create energy like flames in a fire.
Ring, they sought
Kindred
help.
spirits are reflections.
Reflections.
Are connect.
I'm going to apologize now. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the end of this song. This is what Ducky Meow sent me.
From Native Americans.
Long have we awaited the coming of the white man. And Carl.
Thanks, and welcome to the United...
It's almost offensive, says Raw 1210. Yes. Yes.
States of America.
Have a flag, and while you're at it, cover your nakedness and worship our Lord.
Yeah, I'll get right on it. Now, in order to aid your journey across the land, I offer you the guidance of...
Alright, thanks for that interruption there.
Spirits dance on the wings of desire. Create energy like flames in a fire. Kindred spirits.
Alright, let me check in with the chat. I do not want to miss a single comment here tonight. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean when Kuolin's face comes on the screen? It's like he's watched certain episodes of The Simpsons and wasn't fired. Yes, he's got his American history from The Simpsons. Is this his audition tape for X Factor? Similar type of thing. Or he's been watching Brian Cox's Raw 1210. I heard him use the word kaleidoscopes more times than everyone else in my life combined, says Google Doob. Wonders of the Universe, says Raw 1210. M.X Wan. Yeah, it's almost offensive. A great comment there. That is offensive, says Don Chi. Desire, says Don Chi. When he goes patois. Amazing. I'm voting for him because of the patois.
Our reflections, kindred spirits, our connections, living outside in the trail of tears.
I would have done another take of that. That transition wasn't very good.
Our reflections, kindred spirits, our connections, living outside.
Kindred spirits, our connections, living outside and chained and homeless.
In the trail of tears, fought new rivals, brought new fears, our brood.
So this song is about America, right?
Polluted, how the history.
Why use the take where he lost his breath? Yeah.
Books disputed, embargo on your trade, but you still came to our aid.
They tried to put a embargo. Is it lumbargo or embargo? They tried to put a embargo on the Cuchulainn content on the Conor G Show. Thank God I heard what he said about me so I could let fly again.
What new fears are brooded, truths polluted, how the history books dispute.
The crowd wants to hear this transition here again.
Like flames in a fire, kindred spirits, our reflections, kindred spirits.
He has the flow of someone passing a kidney stone, says Bomb Eggs. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Connections, living outside in the trail of tears.
Living outside in the trail of tears. Hold on, I want to see how well, if this can't actually be performed live.
A fire, kindred spirits, our reflections, kindred spirits, our connections, living outside in the trail of
kindred spirits, our
in a fire, kindred spirits, our reflections, kindred spirits. Our connections, living outside in the
kindred spirits, our reflections, kindred spirits, our connections, living outside in the trail of tears. I did it better than you.
Trail of tears, fought new rivals, brought new fears, our brooded, truths polluted, how the history books disputed, embargo on your trade, but you still came to our aid, stand defiant against tyrants, Irish, Choctaw, real alive.
So is our new friend Sahenberg here. Have you stuck it out this far? I believe this is this is the artist that I believe you would enjoy most this evening, you know, because of his content matter, you know. I believe we're going to hear we're going to hear something about the famine here. Welcome in Sawawa. I live near the Trail of Tears, she says, in NC. Okay.
Wind, earth, the sky, soil, wind, fire, light. Nature keeps us breathing every day.
Daniel O'Donnell type beat, says Coincidental.
We keep achieving. Hopi and Navajo, these special tribes, we let them know that Ireland has awakened real.
Ireland, this is 2 minutes into this song, and he's finally, not even 2 minutes in, 1 minute 41, and he has mentioned Ireland, thank God. So he is repurposing this song for the TransLink competition. Rarewich wrote his at short notice, and his is better than Bob Marley. Cullen's is, you know, sounds like a parody song from The Simpsons.
Hopi and Navajo, these special tribes, we let them know that
Hopi and Navajo, these special tribes, we let them know that Ireland will give you money like you gave us some during the famine. I've heard the same podcast as you, Cullen.
Ireland has awakened real friendship with the nation. Spirits dance on the wings of desire. Create energy like flames in a fire. Kindred spirits are reflections. Kindred spirits are connections. Spirits dance on the wings of desire. Create energy like flames in a fire. Kindred spirits are reflections. Kindred spirits our connections. Wanna connect like kindred spirits.
Wanna connect like a kindred spirit.
Wanna connect like kindred spirits. Irish Choctaw, we deserve it. Wanna connect like kindred spirits. Shout it out loud, I'm proud you heard it. Wanna connect like kindred spirits. Irish Choctaw, we deserve it. Strength, resilience.
Strength, resilience, repugnance, disgustance.
Remember the millions who perished. We cherish their memories forever.
He's a Holocaust denier.
Stay in our hearts, blankets of love. Soft in the wind, whispers of doves. Strength, resilience, remember the millions who perish.
Tucky says, well, why can I hear his lips smacking and him out of breath so much? Yeah, so I'm watching very closely for a white chunk to form here, okay?
We cherish their memories forever. Stay in our hearts, blankets of love. Soft in the wind, whispers of doves.
Whoa! I almost screamed over this part. Look at this fluorescent light here. I shudder.
Resilience, remember the millions who perished. We cherish their memories forever. Stay in our hearts, blankets of love. Soft in the wind, whispers of doves. Aye, 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 yo, aye. 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 Thank you very much. Aye, soft in the wind, whispers of doves. Strength, resilience, remember the millions who perished. We cherish their memories forever. Stay in our hearts, blankets of love. Soft in the wind, whispers of doves. Aye, 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 yo, aye. Aye, 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 yo, aye. Aye, 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 yo, aye.
Oh.
Aye, 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 yo. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one. Oh, shit. What's that poll there that went up? I can't see it. Oh, good lord. Damn, I swear I got the poll lined up and it's just deleted. Right, okay. Hide from poll. Right. Who wins the TransLink Who wins the TransLink Connecting People song competition? We've got two options. Rare Witch or Q Holland, right? Rare Witch. 1 for Rare Witch, 2 for Q Holland. There's a poll in the chat right now. I press 1 for Q Holland and 2 no, 1 for Rare Witch. Hold on a sec, hold on. Don't vote yet. Right. Where's this poll at? Who wins the TransLink song competition? Rare Witch or Q Holland? 1 for Rare Witch, 2 for Q Holland. Get your votes in the chat right now. We've got a 2 from Rare Witch. Who voted 1? Google Dude votes 1. Rare Witch remix beat out of that last bit. Yeah, definitely sample that.
I feel my heart beat.
All right, so Rare Witch is winning it. People do not want to joke. Look at this. This is even epic without the audio. I'm voting 2. I want this to be a real comp here. The Twitch listener says, he looks like that weird guy who used to lip sync to Katy Perry videos years back. Interesting. I wonder if it is him. 1420's giving it a 2 as well. We're 70-30 here. Rare Witch is going to win this one. Come on, get your votes in. 1 for Rare Witch, 2 for Q Holland. We had Rare Witch's Redemption Song and Q Holland's Laughing Stock Joke. Connecting people from America. You know, the Winona tribe. I don't know what the hell I'm going on about. I'm running on empty here. This is the Conor G Show. We are 3 hours, 12 minutes in. And the people are voting for Rare Witch. All right, we got about 30 seconds left. 1 for Rare Witch, 2 for Q Holland. This song is Anxious So High. So here's Rare Witches again. Rare Witch is the winner, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Redemption Song by Rare Witch. Well done, Rare Witch. I tried to really sway for Q Holland to win. Not even, he couldn't even win as a joke. It's bad crack.
They split us all up and then not us same old same bluff curvy per stuff.
Clash of the Titans.
So worry. Set the lights down to the dark. Cause you're worth more to the system when you're cat the clock.
Winner, Rare Witch.
Red, blue, green, pink, take drugs, small drink, just please don't think about how you're all skinned.
Congratulations, Rare Witch. This is the Conor G Show. What an impressive duo of songs. Okay, so another song that I've been enjoying by Rare Witch is this one called The Hill. I'm going to take a very, very, very quick break. I'm going to let you watch The Hill by Rare Witch. And when we return, we've got the famous cohly-b. You're not going to be able to resist the stylings of cohly-b. You're going to absolutely love him. Right? Let's see. Where is The Hill? Very quick break. Be right back. BRB. going back. Sorry, just mucking around with the cameras here. Right, enjoy this. This is The Hill by Rare Witch. My favorite song. Right now.
These fights they bounce about, one's only out of jail. They speak about sorting someone out and pause upon the trail. They crowd around the sun-kissed ground and start to fill the bumps. But there is no bump for Mucker because Mucker is a cunt. Way off now to sort that fella out. But he may be quick cause they won't wait about. Cause one thing is for certain as your feet are on the ground. Once you're up the hill you come back down. Two tired troubled tourists, they stop to take a drink. Sure this was the castle trail, their faces turning pink. They see all of the city but they don't know where to go. I'm sure he said the clearing was in 5 minutes or so. And I'd love to help you both but I'm the worst. Cause if I did I wouldn't have this verse. And one thing is for certain as your feet are on the ground. Once you're up the hill you come back down. There's a fella and his kids, they are stumbling down the rocks. One takes himself a tumble and starts gurning like fuck. I see the fella's face and it's covered in dismay. Cause the sound of screaming children, it would put your head away. But it'll be sweet when they get to the shop. Couple of tins of juice and a nice pop. Cause one thing is for certain as your feet are on the ground. Once you're up the hill you come back down. There's a couple of fucking hippies with their faces in the grass. I won't say what they're looking for but I'm sure it is a laugh. It's proper fucking freezing so I know it must be good. And that fella on his phone, well he doesn't have a clue. The one in front he sits down on his hook. And they crowd around to take a closer look. Cause one thing is for certain as your feet are on the ground. Once you're up the hill you come back down. There's an elderly wee couple, they are walking hand in hand. The woman hands a water bottle over to the man. They stop to take a pause, set off about their way. It's mad to see the different kinds of people on display. Cause the world is full of loads of mental cunts. They're all the same under the blazing sun. Cause one thing is for certain as our feet are on this ground. Once we're up the hill we come back down. Once we're up the hill we come back down. Once we're up the hill we come back down. Once we're up the hill we come back down. Or else you'll freeze to death. So you will.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your Conor G Show. We're not done yet. We're not bait yet. All right, big hand for Rare Witch there. Man of the hour, man of the decade. You may get following Rare Witch. Get subscribed to him on YouTube. Get subscribed to him on YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram at Petal Reaction. I'm so proud to say I think we got one here with Rare Witch. I really think we got one that people are going to be looking back on very fondly. So get in with us on the ground floor here. You want to be with him. Propping him up, right? It's absolutely pathetic how big of a fan I am of this guy. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing because he's in the chat, you know what I mean? No one puts out more content than Rare Witch. It might only be me and Little Man that rival the amount of content he puts out. And I can't show it all, otherwise it would just be the Rare Witch show, right? Next week, we're going to have this thing that he did. He got a clip of Colin Geddes, famous comedian podcaster, who I was slagging off a few weeks ago, him and Shane Todd. I was slagging them off for just laughing at nothing. And they saw a little video that Rare Witch did. I'm going to have to plan this whole segment out with clips that he posted, right? He did a viral clip. Was it viral, Rare Witch? He did this clip, and it was someone over the 12th, an old geezer kicking through a box of beers, kicking through the rubbish to try and find some leftover beers, and he found some. And Rare Witch got a video of it, and Colin Geddes, the other guy who was on, it was Colin Geddes and this other fella. I love that no one knows this other fella's name. We're on Shane Todd's podcast. So that was the episode I was slagging off. So it was so good to see them now watching one of Rare Witch's clips on their podcast. And then Rare Witch did a little animation slagging them off again. So we'll save that for next week. All right. It was brilliant. That made my weekend whenever it happened. Was it only yesterday? But it felt like I'd been laughing for that. One day ago, we dropped this little animation. So we're not going to watch that today. There's too much to get into there. So too much juicy stuff to get into. Rare Witch is practically doing the Conor G Show with his clips. Rare Witch says it was shared everywhere. Scundered. So I again, you want to get in early with this Rare Witch guy. Last year on the 12th, I showed Rare Witch's coverage of the 12th, and it was hilarious. So there's another place we've discovered Rare Witch before anyone else on his 12th coverage. Second to none. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Rare Witch. Big round of applause for Coo Hullen. What a pack of freaks. Nighty night, Kitty, Wad Gal. What a pleasure it was to have you here with us this evening. I hope you will be a treasured member of the chat forever now. Right.
Love, 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 love.
That rock song. All right, ladies and gents, we saved the best for last. We have our wee cohly-b. Now, cohly-b sent me this song after many other people had sent it to me. Every time cohly-b drops some new fire heat on us, people send it to me. Always keep sending me these clips that you think are funny and are going to rock the nation. So cohly-b is from Armagh, I think, Craigavon or Armagh, which is in Northern Ireland. Since the day we discovered cohly-b, he has been a fan favorite, and we've done many videos in cohly-b. We've enjoyed his raps. He has a style like no other. He is. I'm not going to compare him to Coo Hullen because they're just completely different characters. He's one of our wee mates here. He sent me a lovely voice message. I think I played it, and he was saying, loving the show, Connor. He said this here to me. He said,
things like this here is what makes me happy.
He said, your show makes me happy. Because do you remember he did this little montage of photographs of him rapping to some Pop Smoke music? And the caption was, I'm man of the year. And we all just went, yes, cohly-b, you are. He's from Lurgan, says Ducky Mia. Cohly-b, North Armagh, because Coo is South Armagh. Totally different. Okay. So without further ado, ladies and gents, it's cohly-b with a new fire banger. Lexi K on the beat. So we got some terrible audio quality, but I think I got another one here where the audio quality is a bit better. Can we take a moment to admire how buff cohly-b looks? He's stronger than Little Roni. He works out more than Little Roni. Looking very thin, looking very muscular. Tight T. Looking very good there, Collie. Real trip shit. Hey, everybody, listen again. I'm trusting the lanes. Yeah, I always go against the grain. I'm bringing the pain. For me, it's simple and plain. I'm trusting the lanes. You on this track, I be flying like a boot. So, in case anybody isn't familiar with cohly-b, cohly-b is the rapper that came out with the phrase, I blow up MCs like Lord Mountbatten. All your rhymes are rotten. Recorded on a tin of boost, says Rare Witch. I kick bars like karate. I'm a superstar. Give me your attention. It's not my fault. You never get a mention. So let me explain. You cunts are too vain. Sorry for the bad language. This scene, I am the X Factor. Going off on a beat like a smoke detector. Yo, he can't rap, that's what they claim. Rare Witch says he has new stuff out recorded. Yeah, I think I have that for us next year. But I just wanted to see, I just wanted people to see him. I wanted people to see his muscles and how healthy he's looking at the minute.
I hit you with the boom bottle like Jack LaMotta. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes.
I believe he's used I'm switching the lanes hook on something else before, maybe. Let's not hold him to that.
Yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm sick of hearing you talking about your fake crimes and your nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe.
We need to get someone to help him write his hooks, but you know, he's doing all right. Lots of rappers do this. Ghostface Killah does this for hooks all the time.
I'm going for fame, right explode like propane. I'm trying to maintain, I'm switching the lanes. Hitting the throttle while you're all posing like models.
Hitting the throttle while these are all posing like models.
From the womb to the tomb, I'm the bottles in the room. You think you're a slick talker, playing the night stalker. You're all
Ducky Meow's offering to do a hook for him here.
my name when it's time to make a flame.
Imagine that, Ducky Meow and cohly-b on the same track together.
This here's my campaign.
He is wearing two of my band brands, but we like him so much that we're not going to say anything about this 11 degrees and this hood rich cap.
I'm switching the lane, yeah, this
We're letting you off with it, Collie.
is my vibe. Where I'm from, we be fighting like native tribes. You ain't fighting on both sides.
Native tribes, see? Very reminiscent of Cuchulainn.
I'm taking all in my stride. I got that Irish pride.
Coincidental sending shots, he says. His ma gave him Calpol as a childer. As a childer. You watch your mouth about cohly-b there, Coincidental.
With these rocks, I'm flat to the mat. These assholes and tyrants, they want me to use violence, but I just kill them with silence. I don't do drugs. I love writing rhymes with a sober mind.
cohly-b's pen is actually levels above most of NI's rappers, says Disgrace of the Waking Android. He'd know he loves rap.
Beer's taking off like a jet plane. As I try to maintain, I'm switching the lanes. I'm switching the lanes.
cohly-b's easily 10 years deep in the game.
Yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching
He
the
is
lanes.
real AF TBF, says Rare.
Yeah, this is my vibe. I'm sick and tired of hearing you talking about your fake crimes and your nursery rhymes. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the
Man
lanes,
puts more work in than me, says Coincidental.
yeah, this is my vibe.
A backtrack.
Shoutouts, Lassie K on the beat.
Pick up Lexi K.
Cheerio.
See you later, Collie. All right. Oh, I think this is just the song we just watched, so we're obviously not gonna listen to this again, are we? But this is it.
And I'm switching the lanes. You want this?
Oh, this is what I wanted to hear, right? All right, okay, we'll listen to it once more. This is a slightly different version. All right, we might not listen to all of it, but what we are gonna do is a poll. Fire, shite. 1 for fire, 2 for shite in the chat right now. It's cohly-b with switching the lanes. This version's slightly different. You're going to want to hear this. 1 for fire, 2 for shite. You know I don't like these somber beats, but hey, whatever. Lexi DJ K.
I'm changing the game. I'm switching the lanes. Hey,
right, does everybody hear what I'm hearing right now?
hey, everybody listen again. I'm switching the lanes. Yeah, I always go against the grain. I'm bringing the pain. For me, it's simple and plain. I'm switching the lanes.
Yeah, Coincidental says, no, for real, I think he's a legend. All right, the coast is clear. You will be safe in Armagh once again.
You on this track? I just climb like a Bugatti. I'm a don like John Gotti. I kick bars like karate. I'm a superstar.
cohly-b is using auto-tune. It's wild, says Rare Witch. He hasn't gone crazy with it, though. He hasn't gone crazy with it. He's put the smallest amount on. And I have to say, this is very refreshing to my ear.
Give me your attention, it's not my fault. You never get a mention. So let me explain.
It is better than Coincidental.
Or too vain. In this scene, I am the it factor. Going off on a beat like a smoke detector.
Better than Gunna.
Yo, he can.
I love the auto-tune, says Sarah with an H. It suits him. Don't, because then he'll start using it all the time.
Rap, that's what they claim, but only I know how.
I like how raw he was without it, though, says Rarwich. Let the man experiment. He's using it tastefully.
Came. So come get the data. I hit you with the boom bottle like Jack LaMotta. Knocked out. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm sick and tired of hearing you talking about your fake crimes and your nursery rhymes. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm going for fame, ready to explode like propane as I try to maintain. I'm switching the lanes, hitting the throttle while you're all posing like models. From the womb to the tomb, I'm the baddest in the room. You think you're a slick talker, but I'm the night stalker. You're all gonna know my name when I start to make a flame. I'm switching the lanes, active service. This here's my campaign. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. Where I'm from, we fight like native tribes. Yeah, I'm fiending on both sides. The hate, I take it all in my stride. With these raps, I'm flat to them up. These assholes and tyrants, they want me to use violence, but I just kill them with silence. I don't do drugs. I love writing rhymes with a sober mind. My career's taking off like a jet plane. As I try to maintain, I'm switching the lanes. This is my time. I'm taking it back to the old days, taking it back to the old ways. You zig when I zag, put you fools in a body bag. I got a strong mentality. They only hate me because my dreams are better than their reality.
We're listening to this. We're listening to this a little
like
bit more.
Like propane as I try to maintain. I'm switching the lanes.
Just added some
while you're
visuals
all
here.
posing like models. From the womb to the tomb, I'm the baddest in the room. You think you're a slick talker, but I'm the night stalker. You're all gonna know my name when I start to make a flame. I'm switching the lanes, active service. This here's my campaign. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. Where I'm from, we fight like native tribes. Yeah, I'm fiending on both sides. The hate, I take it all in my stride.
Who's hating on
With these raps,
cohly-b?
I'm flat to them up. These assholes and tyrants, they want me to use violence, but I just kill them with silence. I don't do drugs. I love writing rhymes with a sober mind. My career's taking off like a jet plane. As I try to maintain, I'm switching the lanes. This is my time. I'm taking it back to the old days, taking it back to the old ways. You zig when I zag, put you fools in a body bag. I got a strong mentality. They only hate me because my dreams are better than their reality.
Yes!
I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm sick and tired of hearing you talking about your fake crimes and your nursery rhymes. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes, yeah, this is my vibe. I'm switching the lanes.
This is a brand new one from cohly-b. It's called Paparazzi. 1 for fire, 2 for shit in the chat right now. It's a new poll. This is Paparazzi by cohly-b. Look at this picture he's used.
You know I flip the style, yeah, I'm a soul man, yeah, got my own plan. With these tracks I'm going for broke. I got the flows, it ain't no joke. You boys are woke. I'm a man you don't wanna provoke. I got the rap scene in a rear neck and choke. Yeah, I'm going for broke. You boys are all strong on
Raw 1210 says it's like listening to a Nadine. It's like listening to a Nadine Coyle podcast.
You fools are all witnessing an alpha male in his
This is his only Northern Irish reference here. Enjoy it.
You're only in the rap game for the social media posts on the cloud. I know what you're all about.
Whose tracks this? The Fugees or something?
In the rap game for the social media posts on the cloud. I know what you're all about.
Robert says it's crazy how diverse the NI hip hop scene is. Cool and cohly-b, a stone's throw apart, totally different steez.
Yeah, every day. You
Exhibit.
fools conform to the pop.
The one-hit wonder Exhibit.
For me, this track's tailor-made. All the haters, they be throwing shade. Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. I'm digging MC's graves with a lyrical spade. On a beat, I come sharp as a Stanley blade.
If you're interested in cohly-b, search my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ConorGShow and cohly-b. I did a little video. I posted a little clip from the show here. Someone was asking why I rate cohly-b so much. So there's a little clip up there if you care to know why I rate cohly-b so much.
Only in the rap game for the social media posts on the cloud. I know what you're all about. Yeah, you're only in the rap game for the social media posts on the cloud. I know what you're all about. Yeah, every day. You fools conform to the paparazzi. Yo, I ain't going for broke. Yeah, I'm the host with the most. I bust these rappers like balloons. I dictate on the mic like Kim Jong-un. Son, your rap career will fucking end soon.
Very much loves the Kim Jong-un song. Line.
You boys haven't got the scope. Yeah, I'm going for broke.
This is very confusing, says Raw12 then. He's English, Golly, don't worry.
You fans conform to the paparazzi. You're only in the rap game for the social media posts on the clout. I know what you're all about. This is for you fools conforming to the paparazzi. Putting these rappers on blast with me full up their ass. I'm making it clear, I don't sniff no gear. Yeah, man of the year. On the mega show, no fear. So relax, I be melting these MCs like wax. On these tracks, yeah, only spit facts. You're only in the rap game for the social media posts on the clout. I know what you're all about. Yeah, you're only in the rap game for the social media posts on the clout. I know what you're all about. Yeah, every day, you fools conform to the paparazzi.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was cohly-b. I am Conor G, and this has been the Conor G Show. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. What an incredible thrill ride you have put me on. I hope to God that you have enjoyed yourselves this evening. Anything less than yes will drive me to an early grave. What can I say? Thank you, everyone, for joining in this evening. Raw, Rare Witch, Coincidental, Ducky Mia, Rob, Katie, Boadgal, Sawawa, 1420, Don Chi, lots and lots of others. Sarah with an H, scrolling up Google Tube, Disgrace of the Walking, Talking Android. Of course, our beloved Tababu Bum Egg showing up here tonight. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. All right, and anyone else, you know I loves ya. This has been the Conor G Show. Stick around. Yes, we got more Rare Witch, a music video that Rare Witch animated, but it is by Acoustic Dan and Gerard Skelly. Madhouse by day. Stick around, we'll watch that, and then we'll raid into someone cool after, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Conor G Show. Ew! Big ups, cohly-b. Thank you, everyone, and good night. I'm mucking up my exit.
All the fucking haters are back in town. All the fucking haters are back in town. It used to be like this way back in the 80s. Said there aren't no soldiers now searching the ladies, but the demonic street preachers are back by the dozen with faces that look like their parents were cousins. They don't have no problem ignoring the junkies that sit on the cribbies with eyes that are hungry. They talk about Jesus and the souls of the nation, the dangers of gay love and masturbation. All the fucking haters are back in town. All the fucking haters are back in town. When I walk to work on the seagulls are stalking, they're already out there, they're singing and bawling. I put on my headphones and ignore the salads. Yo, ain't gonna nod to the way busking Elvis. I blame the lockdown, though it was essential. A tipping point that drove all of the weak mental. The pressure kept growing, the party was squealing. It all got too much sin and it hit the ceiling. And all the fucking haters are back in town.
Everyone share the song to your mates. It's called Madhouse by Day on YouTube.
They're all fucking crazy, 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 they're sad and they're lonely, they're all fucking crazy, they're sad and they're lonely. And all the fucking haters are back in town. And now all the fucking haters are back in town. All the fucking haters are back in town. All the the fucking haters are back in town.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for enjoying the Conor G Show. We're going to read into the Jungle Bunker. Stick around for some old school jungle anthems with one of our favorite Twitch streamers. Thank you and good night. If I said anything to hurt or offend you, I take it all back. It's just a fucking joke. Wise up, guy. All right, cheers later.